Tonight on JG9 Live, we kick off Week 12 of the season with an AFC battle between two teams really in the playoff picture, looking to get things going here. In one corner, the Buffalo Bills, winners of 3 of their last 4 games, looking to keep pace for first place in the AFC East, with the New England Patriots by winning their 4th game in their last 5. In the other corner, the Houston Texans, winners of 2 straight games against divisional rivals, looking to make it 3 in a row here and get above 500 for the first time all season. It's Allen and the Bills, it's Davis Mills and the Texans, and it's right here on JG9 Live. All right, everybody, welcome into Week 12 as we do Buffalo against Houston in this big AFC battle. Should be a good one on paper. Texans riding with Davis Mills for the 3rd straight game after C.J. Stroud got a concussion against the Broncos. The Houston Texans looking to get above 500 after starting 0-3, be the first time all season be above 500. Sorry, but I have to be a Texan tonight. I get it. I guess, Pats fan, I completely get it. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. My name is Jared, and I'm going to do one of these streams for how it works is like this. Fire away on the channel, any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. Any donation, get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order they see. I'm just trying to get these banners in, and then we should be good to go. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins one, the Bills or the Texans? If you are a member, you can show your support for either one of these teams using the emojis in the chat. We have the emojis for the Bills and for the Texans. We also got some other emojis in there as well. And with that, vote in that poll. Every donation also counts as triple toward you make the call. We are not doing overtime tonight, so just keep that in mind. Every donation counts as triple toward you make the call. I'm going to decide which game we're calling. Never guess what happened tonight. Frankly, with you, my man. Yeah, Texan sword helmet. I do love the Texan sword helmet. I got one right here. It is really, really nice. Never guess what happened. I have no idea. Have no clue. Another pillar community to investigate. Oh, God. How's it going? Need for speed? Go Bills. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens tonight. And again, every donation counts toward you make the call. I'm going to say which game we're calling on Saturday at 7:30. We're going to be live for the Mizzou-Oklahoma game at 12. At 3:30, we're live for USC against Oregon. At 7:30, we got another game on the docket. You're going to help me decide which game that is. Whether it's going to be Tennessee against Florida, ASU against Colorado, Cal against Stanford in the game, or no, and BYU against Cincinnati. No, I didn't say divisional. They won 2 straight against divisional rivals. Looking to make it 3 straight after beating 2 divisional rivals. Obviously, Buffalo and Houston are not divisional rivals. Did the Jags Turtles game? I might. I'm not sure yet. Been a bad year for LSU receivers? Yes, it has been. No, they won their last 2 against divisional rivals, and now they're looking to win their 3rd straight game. How's it going, Nate? Appreciate you. I had to leave work early. Got a call from my dad saying my mom hurt while shopping. Oh, that sucks. Everything was fine. That's good, at least. That's good. Texans just have Horns primary helmet. I'm with you on that one. Everyone has like Texans are winning because the last season. Bills are injured. Last year we don't practice squad guys starting. We have more weapons this time around. True. That Houston defense is really good, though. That Houston defense is really, really good. I should also have that every donation, $50. I'll do any song you want me to at Live Band Karaoke. $25. There's one song that is half off. Here's the karaoke list of songs. Who is that? That is Frank. That is Frank. So, yeah, singing Hamilton sung in my head. Yep. Jameis Winston is quite the enigma. Let's see the song for half off for this stream. Song that is half off for this stream, and this stream only is going to be how you doing with Jaguars Cards. I'll be getting this on. I can rewatch all the other games. I'll be watching the other games on my phone. I'll have those on. Let's Go by the Cars is the song that is half off. Let's Go by the Cars. Yep, the last remaining Bus family members got purged. About time. I feel like it was a much needed move. Gonna get the skimming away in Houston just a little bit. We got 5 minutes to go before kickoff. Again, if you like what we see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. And again, we're gonna be live tomorrow for 2 games: BYU, Wisconsin for basketball, and then we'll be live for FSU against NC State for college football. So just keep that in mind. I mean, the Bills are limping in here. Yeah, they literally beat the Bucs last week. Or just a red zone? Yeah. Yeah. You know, Herbie, I mean, they've won 3 of their last 4. I'm not sure what he means by limping in here. Unless you mean like Keon Coleman, healthy scratch for the 2nd straight game. Yes, I'm going to Jaguars Cardinals. Yep. Good over 80 yards rushing last year against them, so I think he'll be used a lot probably. I think so too. Josh Allen played probably his worst game as a pro last time out against the Texans. Last year, 9 for 30. Made that huge mistake at the end. We did a dumb decision on that with McDermott's decision to try and pushing the ball down the field for some inexplicable reason. And Allen was a bit concussed in that one. But we will see what happens in this game between the Bills and the Texans. Got the bot, don't you worry. Got the bot. We will see. And again, we got emojis in the chat if you remember. We got a new video dropping tomorrow if all goes according to plan. So we'll be live for that whenever that time comes. We'll see if it's about this game or if it's about something else. Not sure. I got this spot. How's it going, W? Appreciate you tuning in. Josh Allen sucks at football. Mendoza looks like Kirk Cousins. I mean, to some extent he does. To some extent, I see the resemblance. So for Rafael Carrick, let's go. And again, every donation counts as triple toward you make the call. Tennessee, Florida, ASU, Colorado, Cal, Stanford, BYU, Cincinnati. You got today and tomorrow to vote on this one. Shavers, Gabe, and Cook of the key of this game. You got Gabe Davis getting called from the practice squad. He is going to play. I mean, I'm not a big Gabe Davis fan, obviously, but we will see what happens. Obviously, no Keon Coleman today, healthy scratch. And for the Texans, no C.J. Stroud, still dealing with the concussion. He should be back for the next game, but if this was a Sunday game, he'd probably be playing, but the fact that it's a Thursday game, they'll go back to Davis Mills for this one. You know, one's going to hold on, looks like that. And Nate Dogg ending start with $1. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want? Get you on the call for it. Which game do you want me to do? End of an era there with the Bus family no longer being in control. These other 4 p.m. games, they're not they're not the best on paper. So we might get them a certain galore. Yeah, Panthers and Bucks playing on back-to-back in primetime games. It actually sort of worked out. I actually don't know how it worked out, but it did. Which game do you want, Nate? Appreciate you, man, as always. Yeah, things start off. Cal game. All right, get you on Cal. Appreciate you, man. Counts as triple. Gives you the bonus, too. If it's a revenge game, I wouldn't hate it. More likely to go to a new team that says signing a contract. Allen or Mahomes? I would say Allen. Mahomes has ownership stakes in certain teams in Kansas City, so I think more likely to not be a lifer would be Josh Allen. Because Mahomes is literally an owner of things in Kansas City. I can't deny I just switched Gabe Winston from the injury last year. Yeah. No, he was not good last year. And then the injury obviously did not help Miller as much. I'm actually able to watch it on my computer. I don't watch it on the TV this time, which is nice. So I should not be behind in the stream, which is good, like last time. Yeah, this game going to get underway. Texans in the Battle Red unis. Yeah, brown Scooby jersey about to get a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Starting around, it's just going to look like an ancient scroll at this point with how many quarterbacks they've used this year. Now it's Shedeur Sanders starting on Sunday. For the first time, we'll see how he does against a bad Raider defense. Bills run up Jackson Flowers, 100%. 100,000%. Jaguars fans, I mean, I think they have to root for Buffalo tonight. I don't even think it's close. You assume Buffalo's making the playoff. You assume that's going to happen. You don't want Houston in this thing, especially because the Texans could get the tiebreaker potentially on the Jaguars. Older, more experienced Tennessee fans think the idea of Kiffin going to Florida and make calls rides in Knoxville wouldn't be the first time. Tennessee joining Tennessee State, not surprised with that. No surprises there. Though Kiffin apparently, LSU's become the favorite. No one knows what's going on. No one knows if State Ole Miss is going to go to LSU or going to go to Florida. I have no clue at this point. It's a mess. LSU's a mess. Florida's a mess. We're going to get this game underway in just a little bit. Yep, it's 10-6 in that game. Extra point going to make it 10-7. Got Arkansas State, Louisiana. Arkansas State fighting for a bowl game. If they win this game, Louisiana needs to win their next 2. They have a shot at going bowling. Do love these Texans unis, I will say. I will say. I hope this doesn't hurt. We will see. We will see. Texan defense has been sensational this year. Number 1 defense in yards allowed. Number 1 defense in points allowed. They're going up against a top 5 Buffalo offense led by one of the favorites for MVP. Not the favorite, but one of the favorites in Josh Allen. Coming off that game against the Buccaneers where they scored 44 points on offense, where Allen threw 3 touchdowns and ran for 3. Played lights out. Houston wins, there's a chance the Jags will have a playoff line? Yes, there is. Yep. No, Jaguar fans have to root for the Texans in this one. I mean the Bills in this one. Bills haven't won Houston since the JP Lossman legacy game. Oh, yeah. I think they did on that one. Turned 21 yesterday. Happy 21st, man. Now I'm 6 as my sister. Oh, that sucks. Happy 21st. You know, right helmet with Houston's primary road team will look amazing. I do love these unis. I really do. Watch him go to the Giants instead. You know, that'd be the funniest possible outcome. Buffalo going to get the ball to, kick the ball off the start, I should say. Houston going to get it. Houston and the Reds, Buffalo and the Whites. Week 12 underway. 76% you round with Buffalo to win this one. And here we go. Down in Houston. Kickoff field at the 10 to the 15-20. And be brought down at the 21. Noel going nowhere. And that's where Davis Mills and company will start this drive. I did not hear about that, Bobby. That sounds scary. I did not hear about that at all. So we'll have a 21 for the Texans. Davis Mills starting again for the third straight week. Last time out against the Titans, 26 for 41, 274, 1 touchdown, no picks. One of the best backup quarterbacks, maybe the best backup quarterback in football. Been around the block. 5th season in the league. Perfect in his starts this year, 2-0. Including that game against the Jaguars where he helped pioneer the largest comeback in Texans history. The biggest collapse in Jags history, I should say. Pass to the flat, bit low, incomplete, looking for his tight end, Cade Stover. Jags in the playoffs, Chiefs sit out in January. I would love that. I'm with you. Yeah, that he did not give himself up. He's got to take a knee at that one. I'm 100% with you there. I'm 100% with you. Davis Mills 2-0 in his starts as a Texans quarterback. He's won 7 games as a starter, 3 of those against Jacksonville. This would be the toughest opponent he's faced yet in terms of trying to get that win. Jackson Clubs and Chiefs don't get to see a scenario? Yeah, absolutely. But do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. Handle the middle, and they'll get about, we'll say 6 on that one. Down to the 27, maybe the 28-yard line before he's brought down by Terrell Bernard. Woody Marks, the rookie back, 4th round pick. Now Mixon ruled out for the season, so Mills more for him. Yep. Oh, that's awful, Nicholas. That is awful. That's way too young. That's awful. Hope for a Texan win, but the Bills are going to be too strong. The absence of CJ is going to be felt. We'll see. We will see. I like this defense for Houston. Would some Matt Jones been the best backup quarterback this year? Yeah, he's up there. He's definitely up there. Gabriel clears Gabriel clears concussion protocol. That's a tongue twister. We start for the Raiders. Yeah, I just rather sure just see what happens. They're going to send 4 Mills. Steps up, going deep, one-on-one coverage, and overthrown. It's going to be a quick 3-and-out. No flags on the field. Was looking for Jaden Higgins, the 2nd-round pick out of Iowa State. But tight coverage by the vet corner, Trey White. And it takes all of 54 or 56 seconds for the Bills to get a stop. 97, they were promised episode of Monday Night Raw, but got a non-televised event. And the fans rioted. Oh, man. But there's a scenario with the Texans, the Titans, Browns, and Jets to make the playoffs. Yep, which is insane to me. So a quick drive there. Mills goes 0 for 2 to start. The punt here, fielded at the 28-yard line. Taken out to the 36 before shoved out of bounds. Khalil Shakir. There is a flag on the play. How big will these upsets be? I mean, if Burrow plays, that changes a lot. Texans, I'd say a 5. I mean, I think the Texans could easily win that game. I think that's a toss-up. Panthers, Niners, that would probably be about a 7. And then Bengals, if Burrow plays, things change a little bit. Burrow plays, I think it would be about a 6. If it's not Burrow, it would be a 9, I would say. Giants get eliminated this week, potentially. Wouldn't shock me. They are a bad team. Must win for the Bills for the division? Yes, it is. We had Adrian Hill for this one. We had Adrian Hill, unfortunately. One of the worst refs in football. Oh, that's awful, Michael. That's awful. So Buffalo gets done the first drive. Last time Josh Allen played the Texans, 9 for 30. Did not look good. Played 30% of his passes. Buffalo lost that game on a walk-off field goal. You're going to start this drive for the holding penalty. I would think around the 25-yard line. San Francisco Paris game? That's what they're talking about. Yeah, I think the rumors are true. I think the rumors are true. Yeah, 19-yard line for Buffalo. One at the top, one at the bottom. Allen under center. Now motioning to the bottom of the screen is Joshua Palmer. They'll hand it off to start with Cook. Cook down to the 23-yard line, gain of 4. Taken down by E.J. Speed. It's a Texan defense that is very good against the run. A team that is in the top 5 in rushing yards allowed and yards per carry allowed. Held their opponent to under or 100 yards or less in all their last 4 games, I should say, and 7 of their last 8 games. Tough team to run on. They got 4 to start there. 2 at the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. Motioning is Shakir this time to the bottom of the screen. They'll go play action as they send 4. Allen flushed out. We're going to throw on the run. Chased by Anderson to the sideline, incomplete. Behind Dawson Knox. Brings up 3rd down. It was Will Anderson on the pressure, the 30-year man, for a first-round pick. Texans traded up to get him with the Arizona Cardinals. Paris makes a ton of sense, yeah. Most pointless penalty? Oh, most pointless penalty. I mean, the Jaguars got called for unsportsmanlike conduct against the Texans after the Hail Mary in 2010. I thought that was pretty pointless because that meant absolutely nothing. 3rd and 6. Texans win 3 and out to start. Bills looking to avoid a similar fate. 2 at the top of the screen, 2 at the bottom. Allen, they'll send 4. Pressured, slam pass, caught but a yard shy. There is a flag on the play, though. It came in the secondary, and will be an eligible man downfield. Alshire seems to think it's on Buffalo, and I think it is, based on the line judge's reaction. He's touching his hat. Now, depending on this spot, we'll see whether the Texans accept or decline the penalty. Flag will be on Buffalo. But yeah, it's going to be the Saints in Paris. Whereas Melbourne probably Chiefs or AFC team. I'm not sure about the Chiefs. Okay, so eligible man, there's no foul. They pick up the flag, but it is 4th down. They pick up the flag for an eligible man, but it is going to be a gain of about 5. You can't be more than a yard down the field. Yeah, I think that's a good play to pick it up. Osiris Torrance was at the 24. At the 23-yard line was where the ball was snapped. I think it's a good call to pick it up. So this game affect Madrid's chance to get a franchise? No. I don't think so at all. So 4th and 1. They're going to leave the offense out there. Risky call against this Texan defense. See if they're actually going for it. They're trying to bait him. Again, you're at the 28-yard line. It's very early in the game, especially because it's not the best Texan offense, but it's a very good Texan defense. They are going to go for it, and Allen lunges ahead for the first. At the 30, just hopping over everyone like a goal line play. Which has to be eliminated. I think they could be. I think they will be eliminated this week. How's it going, Lou? Appreciate you tuning in. And Allen gets the first on the QB sneak. They get 2. Jumping over everyone. Did the T-Law hop and then tucked it back. Maybe got away with the flinch. Deion Dawkins might have moved before the snap. Yeah, I think they got away with the false start. Deion Dawkins, that looked like a false start. They don't call it. It's going to be Buffalo 1st down. 2 at the top of the screen. Hand off to Cook. Yeah, he had springs in his shoes, but Cook's got no springs on that one. Back to the line before he's stuffed by Tommy. Tommy Togai. 2nd and 9 at the 32. 4th and easy. It should be, in theory. In theory. Hardest part is not false starting. That's the hardest part, actually. Just go pretty much anywhere on the field. What with that franchise? Jets or Browns? I might go Browns. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. In the pistol here. Shavers in motion to the top of the screen. Allen, 3-step drop, not there, so go and swing it out to Cook. And Cook gets a block from Shavers, makes one man miss, and gets down to the 33. It's music to Summer's ears. Yes, it is. Most of these people can be challenged. I'm with you. Because it's objective, too. It's not like it's a subjective thing where everything looks like it like slowed down. I mean, that was a false start. We'll see if the Texans get off the field here, 3rd and 8. Trying to get the block from Shavers. 3rd down. One at the top, 3 at the bottom. Back in the backfield. It's Johnson going to swing out to him, trying to get some blocks downfield. We'll get it for a 1st down at the 45-yard line. Ty Johnson, they throw it behind the line of scrimmage, and they trust their wide receivers to block. And it works out. Gain of 12 and a 1st. And Buffalo is driving. That play only works if you trust your guys to block downfield. Gabe Davis helping to set that block. Called it from the practice squad. Obviously, the guy who had 4 touchdowns against the Chiefs that playoff game has not really done a whole lot since. Have that rough stint in Jacksonville. So it's a nice block there. Helps the Giants get the first alongside Dawson Knox. First down, they'll fake the stretch play. Allen across his body. Drag route. Caught by Knox. Stiff arms Alshire out of bounds. Right by the line to gain. And they will spot it half a yard shy. 2nd and 1. They do stay ahead of schedule, though. I'm surprised it worked. Me too. Their long is exactly what I want on board. Yep, against the Texans. Against any team, especially the Texans. About 26 behind yours. That's not. Try refreshing. Well, I'm watching on computer. I think computer is definitely faster than TV for whatever reason. Houston defense allowed 4 yards to run, 16 points a game. They're incredible. What happened to the defense? I mean, nothing so far. They haven't allowed any chunk plays. 2nd and inches. Still very early on. Yeah, the 6th defense is still darn good. Tight end goes in motion. They'll fake the play action. Allen, middle of the field. Low throw, looking for Palmer. You take the shot on 2nd if you're going to go for it on 3rd to run the ball there. Miles Bryant on the coverage. Brings up 3rd and 1. You take your shot on 2nd and inches because you figure you got 2 plays to get half a yard. Again, every donation counts as tripled toward you make the call. Help me decide which game we're calling Saturday night. Tennessee, Florida, ASU, Colorado, Cal, Stanford, or BYU, Cincy. Going to line up in the I formation. We'll see if they give it a cook or just have Allen keep it himself. Like the last QB sneak. It's like 1 play ahead. Oh, wow. Knox in motion. Excuse me, not Knox. That was Jackson Hall. It's not that matters. Here goes Cook. Cook gets into the 2nd level, and he's in. Jackson Hall goes in motion, and James Cook is cooking on that one. Touchdown, Buffalo, and they score on the opening drive. A perfect start for the Bills. They get a 3 and out. Get the Texans off the field in a minute. And then James Cook. We had 48 yards rushing last game on 3 yards a carry. A beautiful block there by Reggie Gilliam. At that point, there was no safety help. James Cook, his 8th of the season. He's over 1,000 yards this year on the ground. Cook signed that extension in the offseason as one of the best backs in football. Extra point is a complete shank. Wrong song? What the heck's the song? Oh, crap. My bad. Wrong song. Let's try that again. I don't know how that happened. My bad. My bad. I don't know how that happened. Files got mixed up. Extra point is good. 7-0. Or excuse me, 6-0. 6-0 there for the shank. Yeah, play Bulls on parade. My bad. Bills on parade, I guess. My bad. Yep. Now we're changing it. I don't know what the heck happened. Extra point is no good. 6-0 your score. I was going to say with Cook, when I said 7, he had 7 touchdowns going into this game. He has 8 now. And over 1,000 yards. Entered this game 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards. He's been phenomenal this year. 6-0. Let me just double check. Okay. Yeah, for whatever reason I did that. First, people lose a fiction. Fiction on that. Sometimes the field goal do 3. All right. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But it's all good. 6-0. If you like my Steve, hit like button, subscribe to this episode on the channel. Playing the wrong side of the Bills are still in the Texans song. It's Bills on parade now. That was a bad omen. Yes, a very bad omen. 6.5 still point. There you go. Bills let James Cook on that play. Yep. What's how best going to use this here? I would not think so. Yeah, now we got the Mafia. I don't know what happened there. Because all the other bugs are right? That's touchdown, field goal, turnover, safety, win. And that's Bulls on parade. I got the bot. People are so scared of running for the first that Cook gets wide open for the touchdown. Yep, it was all the block by the fullback. That block by the fullback, there was no safety help. Team of the Tri logo, ASU. Buffalo Bulls, yep. So wait, touchdown, field goal, turnover, safety, and win. Yep, okay, so everything should be good now. Yeah, that's ASU. Overturn, we're talking about the college football game. That one's not getting overturned. No. Missed tackle rate could have weird tackle head tonight. It could. Yeah, Texans miss more tackles than any team in football, which is crazy because they have a great defense. How's it going, Miles? Appreciate you tuning in. So far, so good. So far, so good. A great start for Buffalo here is Cook, averaging over 100 yards per game at this point. Gear Show with a 5er. Dumb decisions episode involving Shoddy? No, there has not been. Shoddy's done a very good job managing the situation. I gotta say, his situational awareness has been very, very good this year, which I did not expect. Like, that blows my mind. That's been that good. Which game you want, your troll? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's the only newcomer I haven't done a dumb decision on. It's the only one. Like, first-time head coach, not counting, like, Vrabel or Carroll. It's the only one. Which is nuts to me. Which game you want, your troll? Appreciate you, man. Get you on the call for it. All right, Houston ball, 6-0 your score. Missed extra point was about all that's gone wrong for Buffalo today. See, it's like, I've not gotten the game. I've not gotten the ticket yet. Defense depending on who you mostly play. I mean, they played some good teams this year, though. We'll see. Showing to the decision wouldn't shock me. Yeah, people really thought. I never thought that. I didn't think he was going to be any good. Kickoff returns to the 30 and 35 spin move. Noel down to the 41. It's a good starting field position here for the Texans. I didn't think he'd be any good, but I mean, he's been in the league for a while. People surviving Memphis. They are. They're a good team. They're a very good team. I would probably put Arizona at 1, but. I do know about, yes. Yeah, with Tennessee, yeah. When I usually buy, it depends on the team. Like, this game is not selling out. If a game was selling out, different story. I formation here. Went 3 and out last time. Mills hands it off up the middle. Then Marks cuts back inside to the 45 and down to the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 7. It's actually Nick Chubb, his first carry of the day. Chubb only had 3 carries last game against the Titans. Gets the Rock to start here. Brings up 2nd and 3. It depends on the game. Like a game like this, like if it was Cardinals-Packers, let's say, if I was a Packer fan, Cardinals-Packers game, or Cardinals-Niners, I mean, those games like always do well. But Jags-Cardinals, I mean, the ticket price are just dropping like a rock. One the top, one the bottom. I formation once again. They'll hand it off. And going up the middle is Chubb for a first down into plus territory at the 47-yard line. First down of the game for the Texans. For is brought down on the play by TJ Sanders, the 2nd-round pick by the Bills out of South Carolina. Davis is best second football? Yes, he does. Favorite song from, okay, White Stripes, 7 Nation Army. Post Malone, I would probably go with, I might go Losers. And Lil Jon, yeah. Raheem Morris terrifying I should get fired. I mean, I think that should have been fired before the start of the season. I guess that's fair, sports talk. I guess that's fair. I formation to the bottom of the screen. We're going to fake the stretch play. Play action. Flat's not there. It's going second read, and that one is caught. Diving to make that grab is Higgins, and right at the line to game, that's a first at the 37-yard line. Jaden Higgins. Texans not only drafted 2 receivers in the second day, but they were both from the same school. Noel and Higgins. And Higgins, this game with 256 receiving yards, had 4 catches for 55 yards last round. Playing him a little bit more as of late. Look, it's faded. They're going battle red, that's why. It's the battle red uniforms. And we for the halftime performance, me too. I'm excited. Cardinals are crap and Jags are the populace. Makes sense to buy a ticket. Yep. That's what I was banking on. That's what I was 100% banking on. I was like, there's no way. There's no way that game is going to like sell out or be expensive to get a ticket to. So I can just wait on that. Back-to-back first downs for the Texans to the bottom of the screen for Mills complete his first pass of the day. He'll go play action again. Fires deep down the field, and that is almost intercepted. Had Schultz wide open, but overthrew him. And lucky that was not picked off. Stolen Schultz was wide open. But missed him by about 5 yards. It was, I don't know if he was overthrowing Schultz or underthrowing a guy running for the end zone. Either way, the result is almost a disaster. I was like, Bear Mills. I'm inclined to agree. I think he has better pocket presence. Yeah, and I think Mills is a darn good quarterback. I think Mills is a darn good QB. One of the top, I think it's starting like probably 10 teams in football, I think. Stretch play, cuts up field. That's going to be to the 30 and to the 25, first down. Good stretch play there. Woody Marks, the 4th-round pick. Only had 44 yards rushing. Titans even did a very good job stifling him last time. Texans did not run the ball all that well last game against the Titans. Just 75 yards rushing on about 3 yards a carry. We've got a nice block there on the second level by Ed Ingram, the former Viking. And that's a first down. That's an overthrow, yep. Both of them are not going to be picked. Yeah, on the all-22, yeah. The broadcast angle looked like it was about like 2 yards away from getting picked. First down. I wish I was ready to do both at the same time. Watch our broadcast and the prime. They're going to toss it out wide. Goes to Marks. Marks breaks a tackle 20. 15-10, and Marks brought down the 7-yard line. Back-to-back strong runs by Marks. Jordan Poyer, the veteran safety, takes him down. Gain of 19 and a first. Bill 7 pegs, yes. So good response here by the Texans. They fake the jet sweep, toss it out wide, and a great block clearing space by Trent Brown. That helped Marks get into the second level. That block by Brown, just get out of my way. Bosa, no chance on that one. Ed Ingram's now flashbacks, yep. That's like one of the few good plays he's ever made. One at the top, one at the bottom, I formation here. Tight end in motion. They're going to hand it off again. Third straight give, but this time, nothing doing. Brought down at the line of scrimmage by Gregory Rousseau, the 5th-year man, former first-round pick. Out of Miami. Second down, yep. Trent Brown's on the Texans, yep. It's a very different offensive line. Second and goal. Mark's looking Marshall Falk. Your run defense has to be fixed, yeah. Right now, run defense, the Bills' run defense, second worst in rushing yards per carry. In the flat, overthrown. Noel was open. It would have been close to a touchdown. Probably would have been about 2 yards shy. So he got by Maxwell Harrison, the Kentucky corner. First-round pick by them. I do have his autograph helmet on. Please everyone so do fall on Sunday? Oh, I will. I will. Third down. Red zone has been really worrisome for the Texans this year. They know how to get down here, but inside the red zone has not been pretty. They fixed those woes against Jacksonville, but against every other team has not been great. Ogunbowale checks him for the first time. He's to his right. Mills takes a snap. They'll send 4. Slam pass. Incomplete. Actually, not a slant. Cameron lost his bearings. It's actually going out wide for, I believe that was Kirk. Broken up by Johnson. And the Texans have to sell for 3. The story of their season when they get to the red zone. One for Christian Kirk against the Bills. Oh, I go for it here. Not the 7. Tight coverage all the way, and Kirk can't corral that ball in. Not a bad throw by Mills. It's a tight spiral, and maybe a bit overthrown, but you expect Kirk to make a better play on that. Drunk camera up for a moment. Yep. And they'll kick the field goal. Fairbairn, 24 yards. Should be a chip shot for him. One of the better kickers in football over the years, and he drills that one. Got the deficit in half. 6-3. It demonstrated very similar to this video. Other team score a touchdown on the end, half and 1/4. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. 6-3 your score. Texans answer Buffalo's touchdown with a field goal of their own, thanks to some nice running by Marks and a good kickoff return by Noel. There's all the rookies on that drive. Noel with the kickoff return. Higgins with the grab, and then Marks with some nice runs. 6-3 your score. Hire Zaranda? Ooh. I'm going to say fiction. If everyone's back. Yep, Kirk should have that. Yep, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, Kirk's been a disappointment for the Texans this year. Acquired from the Jaguars for a 7th-round pick after the Jaguars announced they were going to cut him. Texans were like, you know what, we need a guy in the slot with Tank Dell probably out for the season after that injury he suffered last year. Which hopefully he's okay because I love watching Tank Dell play. And he has not been great. He's only catching about half the targets thrown his way. Under 150 yards receiving. Does not look sharp as of late. Wasn't sharp at the very end of his Jaguar career. Couldn't stay healthy. And now it's not been the best with the Texans. Does make you wonder to some extent why Noel's not playing over Kirk. It does make you wonder. I mean, you got 2 young, promising rookies versus an older guy who has not done a lot. Take the mix and catch. I'm with you. I'm with you. How's it going for we have no run defense country? See how it was all this time. Got the stop there, though, at least. Combine my least favorite album with my least favorite personalities. I love it. It's the bundle. Jags hopefully win? Hopefully. I would love that. We haven't beaten the Cardinals since 2005. It has been 2 decades. In that game, Byron Leftwich got hurt. We haven't won since they moved into the new stadium. I was in 3rd grade the last time we beat the Cardinals. It has been a while. I want that monkey off our back so badly. Like, I've been circling this game for years. Literally years. Because ever since I lived in Arizona. I've been circling this one for years. The fact that it means something is all the sweeter. Yeah, Shamar Stewart's played 5 games in Super Isaiah Wilson playing 1 game in 2020. Yeah, Wilson played 4 snaps. Isaiah Wilson literally played 4 snaps. 2 were on special teams. You're 0 last week in Arizona. Who wins battle for Atlantis? Ooh. I'm going to go with St. Mary's. Kickoff here. Taken out of the end zone at the goal line. To the 10-15. Flag on the play for a hold. This already bad return's going to get even worse. I believe they're going to get Buffalo's number 42, Dorian Williams, for that one. 40 bot, toss up, plus 0.4. It's fine, they're going to start around the same exact spot. But just with 3 points to their name. The Jags don't have to make the playoffs. I mean, yeah, if we win out, I mean, there's no universe where we don't. I mean, if we win out, we would be, what, 13-4? I would quit watching football if we missed the playoffs at 13-4. Demonstrated about Cohen? I hope not. I think Burrow's going to play. I think it's a mistake. It's a big-time mistake. Yeah, Wilson's in a whole stratosphere. You know, it's been a while. 05 Cardinals. Jaguars was the last time it happened. So we're going to get the ball right around where Houston kicked the field goal. Allen starting the start of the 12-yard line. Last drive got a touchdown thanks to a gutsy call on 4th down. Going to start with a handoff to Cook. Cook had the touchdown last time from about 45 yards out. Stopped by Barnett. Derek Barnett, one of the heroes of Super Bowl 52 for the Eagles. Gain of 5 for a first-round pick out of Tennessee. Matt Warner, Chaminade. This is a Chaminade 0, I feel it. Now, I got the bot. I think Texas is a pretty good draw. Probably go Texas. 2nd and 5. Quick little screen to Shakir. He gets nothing. Taken down behind the line. Nice tackling there by Houston. Loss of 2. Kamari Lassiter comes up to make that play. Brings up 3rd down. Yeah, you were literally 0. Yeah, it's been a while. Jets with the Commanders in 24. Really think they'll come close to do stupid stuff. I hope so. Believe me, I hope so. If we take I'll take a conference championship appearance. Any day of the week, I'll take it. Shaman's not win? No. No, I was kidding about that. No, I think Texas wins. I like their draw. That side of the bracket's pretty weak. ASU's not that good. Shaman's not that good. I think that's a pretty good draw. And Washington State, I'm not crazy about Wazoo. So, we called their game yesterday. Yeah, I think Texas has like a cakewalk to the final. 3rd down. Buffalo trying to avoid going 3 and out here. But the play clock is winding down, and Buffalo's going to have to take a timeout. I'll be there first. Pacific Life Bowl? Oh, yeah. So timeout on the field. So play clock was winding down. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode on the channel. Shakir is getting looked at. Not sure what exactly happened. He's still got his helmet on, but Shakir is going to go into the 10 for further evaluation. Well, the championship wins the first game, not the last game. I don't get it. I guess maybe they want like the better TV spot, but I don't get it. Championship game should always be the last game. Yeah, Shakir's going into the tent. Yeah, he's jogging. Probably concussion related because he's jogging on his own power. He doesn't look to be in pain, but hopefully whatever he's dealing with, he's okay. 3rd and 6. Johnson in the backfield. Allen. They're going to send 4. Allen stepping up. He's going to get hit as he throws and somehow holds on to that ball. And Allen is down. Allen is down. I don't know how he held on to that ball. Will Anderson gave him a shot. I don't know how he held on to the ball, but Josh Allen is down. Oh, no. Trubisky's the backup. I mean, he took a shot on this. Clean shot, obviously. But Allen destroyed by Will Anderson from behind. And that did not look good. That did not look good. Oh, no. Well, he's walking off the field at least. That's good. Yeah, absolutely. 100% clean hit. 100% clean hit. I'm shocked he held onto the ball. He got up. It wasn't going to be a lower body thing. It was never a lower body thing. Upper body, I don't know. I mean, he's moving his arm pretty well, you know? He put his hat on pretty quickly. He's moving his arm. I think he might be okay. I hope he is. The punt here, fair caught at the 33-yard line. Great defense there by Will Anderson. Texans start the 33. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I would not wear a ring while playing. He landed hard on that shoulder, but I mean, he didn't seem to be in too much pain when he got back to the bench. So fingers crossed, it's nothing bad. Fingers crossed and go back out there. Either way, Bills at the punt. They go 3 and out. How's it going, NT? Appreciate you tuning in. The Texans will have it at the 33. Yeah, I got Blunstone and Wilderness and Jr. I'd be dead. Yep, me too. I'm sure I can just take off and run sooner. I thought Allen speaks to run for a moment. Maybe the one knock Evan? Hopefully. Hopefully it's just that. I just can't believe he held onto the ball. That's the most impressive part. Yeah, I think he should run for the first. I thought he had it. I just can't believe with the way his arm was cocked back and with the collision, I can't believe he held onto the ball. I'll represent. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing too bad. But how he held onto the ball is just nuts to me. So Houston going to get it back. Last drive got 3, got into the red zone, and had to settle for a field goal. Story of their season so far with their red zone struggles. If you like what you folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. Let's try growing this community even more. Yeah, a lot more Beehive hats. I'm not crazy about that. See Mahomes playing a broken ankle, I'll be fine, I think. This is like, if it's throwing arm, that's a little bit different than ankle. Was it Pancake? Me too. You think they'll have a bad day if they keep wins like that to Allen? Yes. Yes, they will. Yeah, I don't know why they were. I don't know why that was a thing. How's it going, Jokes? Appreciate you tuning in. Tune in right. The Allen hit. May have got the wind knocked out. I hope that's what it was. I hope it was the wind knocked out of him. Is there a reason? I don't know. I actually don't know. Smith gets benched for AOC week 13. I'm going to say fact. I think you can't keep playing Geno at this point. Well, Shakir, it is a concussion they're evaluating him for. So potentially no Shakir, and we'll see about Josh Allen. But there's no training staff by him. Allen looks to be in good spirits, so I think he might be okay. What's your game on Tuesday? Whatever that game is at 7:30. I think it's the Western game. Yes, that is the plan. Have on the middle here, and that'll get down to the 36-yard line, 37, gain of 3. Bernard on the takedown. Are we back in him? Yep, I'm with you. NBA Cup, hate it. Don't my team rushing and spawn a lot? Not the best, no. They get home a lot, but they don't maintain discipline when you escape. Get the WAC Cup, yep. Yeah, I think Allen's gonna be okay. You know, the training staff is not looking at him. He looks to be in good spirits. I think he's okay. I think crisis averted. It means the injury was fake like Lamar Happy's. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Mills, empty backfield. They're going to send 4. Hit as he throws, but open and incomplete. If he was not hit, that's a monster game. Jaden Higgins, the second-round pick, was wide open. But the contact on the hit forced an off-balance throw, off-target throw, I should say. Higgins was going to be in plus territory with room to run. I think 1 to beat. Yeah, he would have had 1 to beat. Higgins would have just had the safety. And that was it. Would have been a gain of at least 30. But the hit there by Daquan Jones maybe saved a touchdown. Something wrong with Mills? He doesn't look great so far. Just 1 for 7 to start this game. Mills looking to make it 2 for 8. He won't, but that's not his fault. Higgins going to keep the foot in bounds. No awareness of where he was on the field. Not a bad throw. Trey White on the coverage. Got the first one, but the second foot, the toe was out. The Texans, for the second time in 3 drives, have to go 3 and out. They take Shakir out. He's speaking about him for concussion. He's clear to return. Shakir's going to come back in. Shakir will come back in. No, it's not a first down for the Texans. I don't think. 1, 2. Yeah, no, he's not even close. That foot is so far on the white, yeah. Higgins has to know where he is on the field. That's not a bad throw. That's not a bad throw. Allen is warming up. He's got his helmet on, so he's good. Yeah, he's out by a lot. I was going to say. I didn't know if you were behind, like ahead or not. I'm like, what the heck did I miss? So I was like, he's very clearly out. Yeah, I got to drag your foot there. You got to know the situation, Higgins. That is a rookie mistake. College, it's a catch. Pro, that is not. Tommy Townsend on to punt. This one will bounce at the 2. Side bounce. What a punt by Tommy Townsend. Down at the 4. Tommy Townsend. Shades of the Rams-Seahawks game on Sunday. A perfect side punt on the bounce. 60 yards of net on that one. Or 59, somewhere around that. Otherwise, Buffalo started inside their own 5. Second straight drive, they're starting inside their own 15. That's a great kickoff from Arkansas State. It's a great return. Ball at the 4 for the Bills. Just got to get some breathing room. And now Josh Allen and company out for drive number 3. 3 and out last time. You Rams started a little on the game? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, without that punt, and it's funny too because the Rams special teams is not being in this year. Without that punt, the Seahawks win that game, I think. I do that intentionally. I mean, it's like golf when you put spin on it. Allen under center here, cooking the backfield. Ball at the 5-yard line. Yeah, familiar YouTuber's going to like that punt. Misdirection, hand off to Cook. Trying to bounce outside. He'll only get a yard. Taken down on the play by Jalen Reed, the 6th-round pick. That was lucky. Call for corner of Rams just unreal accuracy. Maybe there's something to it. 40 with 5 minutes left to half. Holy cow. That's a bloodbath. Second down. So Allen's injury is turf burn. I've never heard turf burn before. Yeah, McAfee was a master of that too, yeah. 1 at the top, 3 at the bottom. Cook to his left. I got the butt. Allen in his own end zone fires. And wide open to the 23-yard line. Gets some breathing room down to the 27. It's Gabe Davis. Back in Buffalo, his 4th grab of the season. That's a first. Gain of about 20. Davis work on one-on-one with Lassiter there. Just a comeback route, and Lassiter couldn't stop it on a dime quickly enough. Former Jags legend, yep. They have to get a playoff. There's a 7-second difference. The Clippers are in trouble right now. Lassiter got beat on that one. Nope. Hand off to Cook to the 30. And we brought down the 34. Yeah, Lassiter could not change directions quickly enough. Got to stop on a dime there. That's huge, and he did not do that at all. It's going to take so long. Injuries. Also, Mills started 1 for 8, so clock stops a lot on incompletions. But we'll go to the end of 1. 6-3 your score. 2nd and 4 when we get back. I'll put a poll up who wins this one. I don't think it's that. I think it's just... we have a lot of 3 and outs. When you have a lot of incompletions. That's why. Clippers going to blow up the roster? Yep. Question is, will they have the assets to be able to rebuild properly with the whole Kawhi situation? Yeah, it's sent him by the gap in. Yep. Not a favorite first score ever? Oh, I don't blame you. At least you got the lead. At least you got the lead. 6-3 again. We're going to be live for 2 games for BYU Wisconsin College Basketball, and we're going to be live for... how's it going? Country from first place 9 to Bonix, Broncos country. Let's go. Let's go. Not sure if he was on this week. I know if the game was on Sunday, it would have been Stroud playing. If Ballmer's single, maybe not. Yeah. Quarter felt quick, although the mic doesn't do it short. See, when you're multitasking, it does feel a little bit quicker. Yeah, that was about a 40-minute quarter. And the last time in Patriots Jets took 24 minutes. So... and every donation counts toward you make the call how much which game we're calling on Saturday night. You want to see Dion Rado? Want to see Tennessee, Florida? Want to see the game? Or do you want to see BYU, Cincy? If I did something for Buffalo, I did it by Dave Matthews Band. If I did it. Allegedly. Allegedly. All right. How many teams usually get 2 Thursday games? Usually a fair amount. I mean, every year, Thanksgiving teams, 2 of them play the following week on Thursday. I think it's usually about 5 or 6. Hope that'll turn into something for Mills. Yeah, it doesn't look great. It does not look great today. Now, granted, his receivers have not helped him out. Granted, Higgins should have made that grab on the last drive, and Kirk should have made that touchdown grab. But, obviously not the best start for Mills. Not at all. And again, his receivers not helping him out a ton. 80% anyone Buffalo to win this one as we go to the second quarter. Ball at the 34-yard line. 1 the top, 1 the bottom. I formation here. Now 2 at the top of the screen as Palmer lines up as a receiver. He's motions to the bottom. They'll fake the stretch play. Play action. Flat is open, and Allen fires. It's caught at the 40-yard line. And out of bounds at the 42 goes Hawes, the 5th round pick. Gain of 8 and a first. Drive that start at their own 5-yard line. Now near midfield as Buffalo looks to go by 2 scores. Remember, Buffalo kicked off to start the game. Houston had a very quick 3 and out. It's a 54-second drive, so good chance here for Buffalo. They can score here. Ball the 42. High formation, 1 the top, 1 the bottom. Yeah, I think they will get eliminated. Handoff, Cook. Bounces outside. He's got space for the 45-50. First down the 45 and wisely steps out of bounds. We're bullocking at him. Gain of 13. Who's going to give so far? Yep. Usually, I mean, I'm not surprised. They hit Thursday game 7. We would have had it. Stroud was on Thursday. You would have, yep. Thursday game about Kubiak fired too all those years ago. The Jets game last year, Halloween, that was Thursday. A good job there by Hawes, holding his block, allowing Cook to bounce outside, doing the passing game and the receiving game. They love Jackson Hawes. Got a very deep tight end room in Buffalo. Oh yeah, this Sarah's Bills movie? Oh man. Play action, screen. Nothing doing. There was a flag on the play. It's a game at 2. Grab by Moore. And Dawkins comes out of the medical tent, puts his helmet back on, so I think Dawkins is going to go back in the game. From a labor perspective, it says yes, or that makes sense, yeah. Now, what's the call? If it's on Buffalo, you figure holding... There's no foul on the play. That's the second time today Adrian Hill's picked up his flag. It's a typical Adrian Hill game. 2nd and 12. Also, I'm moving the worst Rams ever. I mean, you never know. They could lose to the Dolphins in the in the end. That's on Drake May first take debacle. It shows how far ESPN's fallen. How dare Drake May not watch their show? How dare he not watch every single episode of their show? Like, what are we doing here? 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Back to his right. Allen, they're going to send 4. Middle of the field, slam pass caught at the 38-yard line. It's Palmer. Gain of 9. The Bill side movie, yeah, better than A for Brady, hopefully. Worst ever in the NFL, yep. How is Falcons fight so? Yes, it is. Yeah, the Bears did last year, yes, I think they did. But the Drake May thing, it's just ridiculous. Like, just because ESPN talks about something does not mean every player in the NFL watches it. You know what's happening when First Take is on? He's watching meetings. He's watching film. He's practicing. He's not watching your stupid show. Jack said Etienne. I think they do. Yes, I think they do. 3rd and 3. Play action. In the flat once again. That's caught it behind Shakir. And because that throw was behind, Shakir's not able to get a whole lot. Alshire takes him down after a gain of 1. 4th and 2. A better throw that leads Shakir. You probably have the first. Instead, you got a decision here. I mean, the decision is not about punting the ball. The decision is you kick the field goal or go for it. Matt Prater missed his last extra point pretty badly. This will be about a 55-yard try, so they're going to leave the offense out there. They're 1 for 1 on 4th. They're going for it. I think that's the right call. One at the top, 3 at the bottom, back to his right. 5 on the play clock. Allen gets it off. They're going to send 4. Allen, his pod collapses, fires open, caught by his back at the 17. They're 2 for 2 on 4th down today, and it's Ty Johnson with a gain of 20. Keep digging themselves deeper holes. Yes, they do. They line Ty Johnson up everywhere on this field. This time they line up as a wide receiver. It's a little bit of a wheel route from the inside spot. Usually when you ring a wheel, it's on the outside. Runs a wheel from the inside. And he gets behind the Texan defense. Ball at the 18-yard line. Hand up the middle. And nowhere to go. Loss of 2. Tim Settle on the stop, telling defense to just settle down. Ty best come back this season. I would probably guess no. 2nd and 12. Right, it wasn't a demotion. So Stephen A. Smith, when he signed the contract, he now has like so many other shows that it was agreed upon that he's not going to do a lot of countdown. Like, so it wasn't like him getting demoted. That was always part of the plan. 2nd and 12. 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Cook in the backfield. 2-1, and they just get it off. They're going to send 4. Allen, pocket collapses. He'll get sacked. I think McDermott was trying to get a timeout, and he was running down the sideline. Couldn't get the timeout in. And Anderson, who's having a monster game so far, had that massive hit on Allen on the previous drive that knocked him out for a little bit. Gets a sack there, bring up 3rd and long. I think they were trying to get a timeout in. That play was all out of sorts. You could tell multiple guys in motion with under 3 seconds to go on the play clock. I think you can see McDermott running down the sideline. There's a reporter guy was so excited to watch the show. I don't know. My God, how many bots are there? 3rd down and very long. 2 at the top, 3 at the top, and 1 at the bottom. Allen won the play clock. They just get it off again, taking it all the way down to the wire. And Allen escapes the sack, pump fake. Alshire closing in on him. It's a low throw across his body to Shakir, incomplete. It's back-to-back plays now where there was confusion with 1 second to go on the play clock. Last time they went for on 4th down. This time, there will be no debate. They will kick the field goal. Try to make it 9-3. It's funny, too. Allen, I know where he was going. He was looking on that corner route. He had the tight end, had Dawson Knox in a one-on-one matchup, but there was pressure up the B-gap, and Allen could not deliver the ball. So just had to improvise. That was the right play. Had Knox. Half second more, he delivers that ball, but can Prater redeem himself here? Try to start their own 5-yard line. Can they get some points out of it? 44-yard try. Prater is perfect. $9-3 your score. You have money line on the Clippers? Why do you have money line on the Clippers? They've been terrible. Why would you ever bet at this point on the Clippers to win a game? Just run the ball offense. It's worked best. Yep. 9-3 your score. Texans only down 6. You told someone Davis Mills is going to start the game 1 for 8. And James Cook will have a 45-yard touchdown run. I think most Texans fans have been like, you know what? Only down 6 with the ball? It's not the worst spot to be in. I'm back-to-back. If you bet on the Blazers back-to-back. You bet on them. So, like, I don't get your philosophy. Oh, man. So, like, a Patriots say the Bills have one game where barely for the ball? Yep. Okay, that Monday night game, it's like, what, 4 pass attempts? All right, 9-3 scoring. If you like what you see, it's a dire Texan fan, which football and Davis Mills fans seem like he's elite. Yes, a dire Texan fan. Yep. Wait, no, Prater, yeah, perfect on the kick. Right. Prater, perfect on the kick. I mentioned the missed extra point like 5 seconds before. Some nuggets on the field. Yep. 9-3 is scoring. If you like what you see, folks, hit like button, subscribe. Helps the channel a ton. Eagles finish for Texans or Bills? I don't think it matters. I would say it does not matter who you cheer for. Does it root for the Texans or the Bills? I mean, I guess it depends, like, who would you rather play in the Super Bowl? Like, I don't know. Whoever winning this, I know you're going to take the opposite. I had Houston, just the Jaguar pessimist in me, and how good that Texan defense is. The Jaguar pessimist had Houston winning this game. Texans have a Will Anderson, Daniel Hunter's unfair. Yes, it is. I hate that we have to play him twice a year. I hate it. You think we're for the Bills? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, how much about if we count college and UFL, about 1,200. It's about 1,000 across the NFL. If you count UFL and college, about, I would say, 1,200. It's a fair amount. My walk-in closet in my office is just bins stacked on top of bins. I mean, I flip them out for all the games. So hoping I'd say Bills. I hope Buffalo wins. Miss somebody could afford one more? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I want Buffalo win, but I had Houston. Kickoff field at the 3-yard line. Taken out to the 10. 15-20. Cuts up field to the 23-yard line. That's where the Texans will start this drive. First down. Marks in the backfield. Texans 3 and out on 2 of their first 3 drives. One at the top, one at the bottom. My formation here. Mills. Sends his wide in motion. Play action. Mills has time. Comeback route caught at the 45-yard line. That's Zico Collins. First time we called his name today. Maybe a top 5 receiver in football. Down to the 47. That's a first down. Collins, his 50th grab of the year. It's now over 650 receiving yards this year. Last time out against the Titans, 9 catches, 92 yards and a touchdown. Led the team in all categories. Was dominant against Jacksonville. Dominant all season. For 2.01 yards for play advantage for flow. Yep. And it's only a 6-point game. Play action again. Mills this time going to eat the play. And we'll get a couple. Once a face mask call and not going to get it. Thought Benford grabbed his face mask. Now we'll get the call. Stroud concussion in the Broncos game. Now we might get the call. Mills was grabbing the face mask because he was going down. Trying to appeal the referee. Is the appeal going to work? I mean, it's absolutely a face mask. Wasn't Benford who grabbed him, but it was number 96, Deion Walker, the 4th round pick. That should be ball at the 34-yard line, and it is. Oh, who's the backup to Mills if anything happens to him? Is Mertz. Yes, it is Mertz. Wants a face mask, and he's got a very good clean for a face mask. He gets it. Takes off 2 plays. For the Texans getting a field goal range. A terrible call. Ref should be fired. I mean, I don't disagree that the referee should be fired. Adrian Hill is not a good ref. I don't disagree. Adrian Hill is not a good ref. You red helmet and blue face vest? That does not work. I don't think that works at all. But that was the right call. Ball the 33-yard line. And this is the concern, is that Houston's not played well offensively, but all things considered, it's only a 6-point game, and they're driving right now. They'll try reverse. Noel, he's got space at the 30, cuts up field and brought down the 28. Nice strong tackle there by Christian Benford after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. And Houston's problem this year has been once they get into the red zone. They're about 8 yards away from that now. Right, how not to keep you slide. No. That was clean hit. That one was clean. One top, one the bottom. 3-step drop. Mills going with a fade. Has a step up behind his man. Jaden Higgins was open. Got the separation at the line. That's the important part. He got that separation. Beginning of the route. Working on Hairston, the Kentucky cornerback. Gotta throw that ball better. And that is a perfect route. Rookie on rookie. An absolutely perfect route. You can't ever throw that ball. Houston over 3 on 3rd down today. Bills run up to Jags. Yes, it does. A lot. One the top, 3 at the bottom. Hutchinson in motion to the top of the screen. Shovel pass to Kirk. Kirk's first grab of the day. He will not get the first. He'll be a yard shy. And out of decision time for Houston. 4th and 1. The shovel pass to Kirk. Just the 3rd completion for Mills. First catch by Kirk today. They're now 0 for 4 on 3rd down. Yeah, underthrow, no pick. Yep. I mean, Queen looks good at least. Queen looks good. I'd go for it. Right, no DPI. No, not even close. Not even close to DPI. That's great coverage. They're lined up to go for it. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom, back to his right. Now Hutchinson motioning back to the top of the screen. They're going to snap the ball. Hand off to Marks. And second effort gets the first. He was stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but the second effort eventually brought down by Poyer after a gain of about 6. First down. Offensive line did not do their job on that one by any means. But Woody Marks is going to leave a mark on the Buffalo defense. It says Bowles over Johnson. And takes Johnson for a ride. They got for Marks. Guys go through a line of shotgun there. Yeah. With this offensive line? Yeah. Don't like the play call. Ball at the 18. You set it down. Stover in motion. Mills. 5-step drop. Goes to the end zone. Underthrown ball. Juggling attempt. Incomplete. Poyer on the coverage. Looking for Schultz. A few times now that Mills under pressure is thrown under You have to wonder if a pick is coming. If you underthrow a ball, especially over the middle of the field, he's got away with a few of those today. These underthrown balls have resulted in nothing. Poyer got his hand in there. It's a good play by Poyer. There's a few times today, though, where he's underthrown a pass play action. Mills looking for the second read. Low throw sliding for that one, incomplete. Collins the target. Christian Benford. There's a flag on the play, though. Hamlin's on IR right now. Before the pass, illegal contact. So first down at the 13-yard line. Don't have to worry about third and long. We're 0 for 4 today. We'll get Gianto on that one. Rough drive for Johnson. Gonna make the tackle on fourth down. Illegal contact there. And yeah, he's pretty much clotheslining on the ways he's tugging him all the way. Easy call. It's a reason why Mills can go the first read. They're going to toss it out. Looking for a wide receiver pass. Hutchinson reverses the field. He's got space to the 20. 15. Mills sets a block of the 10. 5. And out of bounds right at the line to gain. Xavier Hutchinson, they try the wide receiver pass. Some trickeration. Gets blown up, but Hutchinson able to make something happen. Maybe he can get it just right. Maybe he can be Goldilocks at some point. And Davis Mills hasn't done a lot right today, but that block turned a gain of 1 into a gain of 9, maybe 10. Just get your body out there. Don't have to do a whole lot. Just get your body out there. Not sure if he's got the first. Yeah, he's about a yard shy. Either way, good play, gain of 9. 2 at the top. Stover motions as a blocker. Marks in the backfield. They'll toss it out again. Marks will be brought down at the line. Maybe lost half a yard. Deion Walker on the stop. Third down. Long drive here for Houston. Both in yards and clock. And remember, Buffalo gets the ball to start the half. So if you don't get a touchdown on this drive, you could be in some trouble. Because Buffalo can kill some time off the clock. Speaking of time, Texans have to take a timeout. So the play clock winds down to 2. And they still have not left the huddle. Let's say reset the clock. Did they reset the clock? Okay, what are we doing here, Adrian Hill? Come on. Come on. There was no measurement. There was no injury. There was no nothing. The clock should not have reset. All right, I'm going to pick Texans in my comments league because I don't care if I'm losing anyways. It'd be really funny. Yeah, I have the Texans win this game. The clock should not... I don't know why we need to reset the clock. There was no injury. There was no yardage thing. There was no confusion. The clock... Does actually have to burn a timeout here. Or apparently not. Adrian Hill's crew has got things under control, apparently. Apparently being the key word in that one. Miro's got Texas miss. No. 3rd and 1. Hand off up the middle. Marks gets the first and gets down to the 2. Williams on the stop. Brother, this ref stinks. Yep. Ace for team allowing comments again. About time. Never should have been able to take him off the first place. I'm shocked that MLB even allowed it to happen. Because how are you going to grow the game and grow fans if you don't allow fans to comment? First and goal. 4.5 to go. Back to his right. One the top, one the bottom. Hand off again. Chubb, second effort. Won't get there. Bishop closes in after Rousseau made the initial contact. You want a long drive again. This might be taking a bit too long if you're Houston. Because Buffalo has a real chance to have a double dip. I'm not sure you're going to get the ball back if you're Houston. And they recognize that. They're going to go quick to the line. It's taking a bit too long for Houston. They go quick to the line. They're going to snap it with 24 on the clock. Play action. Back of the end zone. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown. Christian Kirk. His first as a Texan. The Texans next one away from taking their first lead of the game. No, Buffalo, it's a field goal and a touchdown with a missed extra point. Wide open Kirk, no one on him. A long drive there, ends in a touchdown. They convert in the red zone. First touchdown of the season for Kirk. His 30th career receiving touchdown. First as a Texan. The extra point is good. Houston in front for the first time today. The defense had some rest. If that was a smart play, too, by Houston to go quick to the line. Because, again, Buffalo, if you score with the same play, you score with 3 minutes left versus 3.5. You don't want Buffalo to have a chance to double dip. Say it's October 21st? 21st. Oh, man. 10-9, you're scoring. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to the subscribe on the channel. Problem running there is that you limit the possibility still in possession with a 3-and-out, yeah. Obviously, Texas is going to stop. It's a good spot. But obviously, if you're Buffalo, you get a first down on this drive, you can double dip potentially now. Texas Woodbury's Casey Moore. Yes, it does. So, Jaguar fan, I would hope Buffalo wins this game. We just got to take care of our business, though. So, Jaguar fan, hey, was that commercial? Yeah, I don't know. Buffalo means nothing to us as a Jaguar fan. Houston does. They're on our tails. And they could have the tiebreaker potentially. Amazon mute with some calls. Love it. Appreciate you, Nate. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe again. Every donation counts. Triple toward you make the call. I'm going to say which game we're calling. Tennessee, Florida, ASU, Colorado, Cal, Stanford, BYU, Cincy. We're not doing overtime tonight, so just keep that in mind. Text when hurts you, do always to be hurt. And just keep that in mind. Everything counts as triple. The Arkansas stayed up the half. Yep. The Bills are movie. Yep. 7-week break. So the season ends November 7th. And estimate MLS Cup maybe first single week December. I just don't get why on earth you would I don't get why if you're gonna go go fall to spring, why you wouldn't just do it this year. Why not do it for 26? Why not start 26-27 season for that? Why 27-20? Because now you got a 2-month break for the World Cup. Then you're going to have another huge break, and then a winter break. I mean, nothing makes sense. Jackson Colts at least once? I do not. No, I think this year's streak comes to an end. I'm not sure we can stop Jonathan Taylor. Omar Patslub's story. Illegally records a girl and sees her and she's like, that's the one. That's the one. You know, Bill Belichick, Jordan Hudson love story. That's what it should be. Hallmark love story, Bill Belichick and Jordan Hudson. Let's do that. Kickoff here by Fairbairn. 3:47 to go in the first half. Field at the 2-yard line. The 10, 15, 20, trying to bounce to the sideline, out of bounds to the 26. The 26 is locked up set already. They should have done that. Should have done that. If you running back versus the trip 6 dude, yeah, I'm choosing the running back too. Unfortunately, I got to choose the running back in that one. She has love slowing down and then breaking up because they're too traumatized. Right, transition years advance, yep. How's something with Daniel Jones? That is possible, yes. But then against the Jaguars, so who knows. Two at the top of the screen, one at the bottom. Allen, play action, they'll send 4. Allen gonna look, middle of the field. It's tipped and intercepted at the 45-yard line. To the 40, Bullock to the 35, 30, 25, 20, breaks a second tackle, cuts back. That's a block in the back. That might be coming back. But Bullock, as things stand, is in. I mean, there's a clear block in the back. The touchdown will not count. I am very confident this touchdown is not going to count. It's the most obvious block in the back in the history of blocking the backs. The pick will count. Kalen Bullock, CB with the INT. Texans will have the ball. It's not a pick six. So yeah, it's not even close to a pick six. I mean, there's block in the back and then there's block in the back. But Josh Allen decides to throw deep down the field. And now Shire undercuts it on the hook route. And Bullock gets the interception. The block in the back was extremely obvious. It came right around the 15-yard line. So here's going to get it around the 30. Let's start this round plus territories. Josh Allen. His 8th pick of the season. And the block in the back, I mean, it was so obvious in real time. Dawson Knox just got obliterated. I mean, that is very obviously a block in the back. Called in real time. No surprises there. But Bullock doesn't take away the effort and the run back by him. Ball at the 30 for the Texans. That field burn the clock? I wouldn't think so. Buffalo's got 2 timeouts. I wouldn't think they have enough. Magic win by 28. Holy cow. Another pick by this Texans D. Ball at the 30-yard line. One at the top. I formation here. Gonna stretch play, and that's gonna lose 3. Ogunjobi on the stop. 2nd and 12. What a missed opportunity there for Buffalo. Had a chance to double dip potentially, and now here you are throwing a pick on the first play. You got to send that defense back on the field. That defense is gassed, by the way. Defense was on the field for a long time on the previous drive. Texas took about 8 minutes off the clock. Now back on the field here after 1 play. 2nd down. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom, back to his left. They're going to send 4. Mills swings it out, blown up. Telegraphed all the way. Matt Milano throws him down. 3rd and 17. Texas elite offense would be one of the best in the league, yeah. They would be. Even a good offense. Even a good offense, they'd be the best team in football, I think. Took too long to get that swing pass out, and Milano just telegraphed that all the way. 3rd down. Buffalo is not taking a timeout. There is a 4-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. So Houston wants to play this here. You're on the brink. You're obviously in field goal range right now, but if you take a sack, not so much. Play for the 3. They're going to throw. They're going to send 4. Mills just can't take a sack. They're going to check it down. Try to get some yards after the catch. Down to the 25-yard line goes Nico Collins. So Buffalo defense gets the stop. Good field position by the Texans. They'll only get 3 out of it. 4th and 5. They'll have to sell for the field goal when we get back. It would, Tracy. Yep. Back in Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, that's a really good place. Really good place. So 4th and 5. 2-minute warning. Bills will get the ball back. We assume a 13-9 game. Team Canada official jackets. I didn't see those. I did not see those. If you like what you see, folks, if you like, subscribe to this episode, tell the channel, try to grow this community even more. So you think it's going to be 13-9 with 154, you figure? You're going for it? Oh, I'm not. I'm not going for it. I get it. Believe me, I get it. Bills still the wild. Yes, the Bills are still the wild card. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Texas can't finish as usual. Yep. And that's a huge stop by Buffalo. It's a monumental stop. To get the ball back. Home to 3, get the ball back. And they could go for it. I don't think they will. Be very surprised if they do. Again, no OT tonight. Just keep that in mind. We're not doing overtime tonight, so. They're going to take it a field goal here. I mean, in the NFL, I guess, like, technically no guarantee, but, I mean, 42 yards, 43 yards with Fairbairn. I'll put a pull-up, though. 4th and 5. I'll put a pull-up. Punt it, yes. I'm punting. Try and pin him deep. Pin him inside the 5. Oh, geez, wow. Those jackets look atrocious, Cujo. Those jackets look awful. Next Hallmark switch will be in the Bills. Will be any good? I mean, it's a Hallmark movie. I'm sure they're all the same. Tech wins, so we got the bottom of our championship. Purdue. Remember good ball, I Nico fumbled the end of the game. We be like 7-3. Yep. I'm with you. Fourth and 2, I go for it. 4th and 5, I'm kicking. 4th and 2, though, I'm going. Have a chance to run out the clock, prevent a possession for Buffalo. Pats Broncos doesn't happen this year. Patriots Broncos is not a game this year. All right. 4th and 5. And they are going to kick the field goal. Seems pretty split. It's amazingly right down the middle. Yeah, it's a Hallmark movie featuring Bills logo. It's pretty much split right down the middle in terms of what you would do. Texans decide to take the 3. Fairbairn, 1 for 1 today. And make it 2 for 2. Easy 43-yard try. And the Texans don't take full advantage, obviously, of the Josh Allen interception. They have scored 13 of the last 16 points. That's not true love Bills on unless someone goes to a table. Yep. Bears, Packers, flex. Yep, I get it, because Bengals, you don't know about Burrow. And obviously Bengals are not that good this year, so I get it. I'll meet next year, yeah. I'll definitely meet next year. Regardless of what happens. Whether whoever wins the division, they'll be next year. 13-9. I mean, Houston's defense has been pretty good today. I mean, opening drive touchdown. Since then, just 3 points for the Bills. You even said the opening drive touchdown shouldn't have happened because of a false start penalty that wasn't called. And the 4th and 1 QB sneak. This Texans defense can play. Bills have 2 timeouts. Texans have 3. Buffalo gets the ball to start the half. So, a chance to double dip here, depending on how this goes. We got a good one so far down in Houston. They're getting there. Field the 2-yard line. Take to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Spin move gets by 30, 40. He could go. He could go. Davis. Ray Davis spins off a would-be tackler. RD with the TD. And Buffalo retakes the lead. There are no flags on the field. Ray Davis takes it to the house. A 98-yard kickoff return. Oh, it's good for the Texans. Well, your defense playing, I don't think it's good for the Texans. What are you saying? Just spun off the tackle, and we got a kickoff return touchdown. Ray Davis, the second-year man. His first career kickoff return touchdown. And what a time to get it. Right, it is special teams, not defense. Yeah, that did not take into account the possibility of a 98-yard kickoff return touchdown. But still, 16-13. Just ran a straight line there, too. There wasn't much to it. Just bounced off his own lineman. Wasn't even missed tackling, just bounced off his own lineman. I mean, no one touched him. The only one that touched him was a lineman. Was blocked into by Jackson Woodard. No Texan touched him. It just ran a straight line. And not a single Texan made contact. The only thing stopping him from the end zone was his own lineman getting blocked into him. I didn't see the viral video. I did not see that one. But there's one that comes out like that like every year, though. Yeah, he's smart for something. That's the plan, yep. You get both of them a loss and later playoff contention. I think you're thinking of the Dolphins Commanders game. This one's been a good game so far. We have not had a good primetime game in a long time. It's been since the Bengals Steelers game. That was the last good primetime game. This one, finally, we got a good one. We got a really good one. 16-13. Texans get it back. Right, you get another chance to score is terrible. No, it's not. You go fill out the 4. And that Buffalo defense goes back on the field. Bouncing outside to the 25-yard line. How's it going, Tuck? Appreciate you tuning in. So it's funny, this Buffalo defense has basically spent the entire quarter on the field. Texans had a long touchdown drive. Then Josh Allen throws a pick on the first play. Go back on the field. Then they score a touchdown. And now they go back on the field again. So it feels like this entire quarter has been Davis Mills coming in with the ball. Oh no, Bills Mafia travels very well. I'm not surprised with that at all. Broncos Raiders wasn't good. That was a masterpiece. Broncos Raiders was transcendent. I ascended into a different realm of existence watching that game. Mills checks it down the hitch, down to the 32-yard line, gain of 7. Yeah, Texas team there gets 2.5. Yep. 2nd and 3. You enjoy Lions, Eagles, Packers, Eagles. I get why. 2nd down. Right, 8 to the 9 Texans were bunched up in that one pile, and Davis got through with ease. Nope. No hustle. There you go, NT. It's covered for not going for it. 2nd and 3. We'll see how conservative the Texans want to be. They're taking their time. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Now they send with 12. They're going to send 4. Mills. Middle of the field. Open. Caught. Gets off the tackler at the 49-yard line. Cole Bishop hit Collins hard. Now Collins is down. Texans will have to burn a timeout. They were going to burn one anyways. But that's not how you want to have to burn the timeout. I think just transplants. He took a shot up high on the shoulder by Bishop. Bounced off it to his credit, but it was down in some pain. Texans had to burn timeout either way. They're going to stop the clock, but you don't want to have to stop it off an injury timeout. Ball the 49-yard line for Houston when we get back. Maybe we'll have that first step under, and Houston really hated the kick return. Yes, they did. Now Nico Collins is down. Gonna need some receivers down. Collins is down. Concussed? No, not concussed. I think it's shoulder. That didn't look like concussion. That was not helmet to helmet. That was shoulder. Yeah, that'd be a huge loss. You lose Nico, that's a huge loss. Got 2 rookie receivers that we need to step up big time. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode, tell the channel, try to go see me even more. Yeah, that looked like shoulder. That looked like shoulder. Hopefully he's okay, but they will have to burn a timeout. 52 seconds left in the first half. I meant to text her. I have, yes, I have. Nico Harrison ruined that name, yep. Got a graphic for a 2-yard off tackle run? I do not have a graphic for that. Yeah, Nico Harrison ruined the name Nico forever. Campoli up by 12 on Utah. Wow. So we had a 16-13 game. Making a flag graphic? I'd probably like to use it like 20 times. So probably not. Maybe at some point, though. Maybe at some point. All right, back underway. Collins on the sideline. He's trying to jog on his own power. And we know it's upper body. Just took a shot from Bishop. Up high. You went to Longhorn Texas. Yeah, the bread's addictive at Texas Roadhouse. You were not wrong there. All right, a lot of Bills fans travel down south after Hopefully he's okay. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Mills, they're going to send 5. Slam pass caught at the 44 and down to the 41. Gain of 8. Clock is moving Schultz on the grab, and oh, that's a bad timeout. Buffalo's to take one. It says Houston called, but I think Buffalo might have to take one. I think it's might be a Buffalo timeout. Outback? Yeah, I love Outback. I mean, of all, like, the, like, chain, like, not fancy restaurants, but, like, all the chain places like that, yeah. So Houston called timeout, but they might get it back. I haven't been to Outback in a while. Like, I've no desire to go back to Outback, but, like, of those places, like Applebee's, TGI Fridays, Ruby Tuesday, like that, like, Outback's the best. Do a tier list. So I don't know who the timeout's going to be on. So if it's an injury timeout, Buffalo will have one left, and Houston gets to keep it. That's huge for the Texans. They give Texans their timeout back? They do not. Mills. Slam pass sets caught first down to the 30. Kirk to the 25-20. Kirk to the 15-10. And he's down at the A-line. Clock is running. Buffalo called timeout here. Buffalo called timeout. Buffalo called timeout. Christian Kirk, they're... Oh my god, they're not calling timeout. Oh, jeez, McDermott. I don't think they're calling timeout. I don't think Buffalo's taking a timeout. They got 2 left. I don't... There's a finite end to the drive. I don't think they're taking one here. They're not. They're not taking a timeout. Mills, they'll send 4 going to the end zone. Incomplete. 9 seconds left. Higgins. 2nd and goal. I cannot believe McDermott did not take a timeout. Why would you not get a possession? Oh my goodness. McDermott. Yeah, no, we need that at some point with your list. Your foot was out. First foot was out. Let alone every other body part. Now you don't have a chance to double dip. You got a kickoff return touchdown last time. You got Josh Allen and throw deep. Oh, but now this is bad. Now the Texans have to burn a timeout on a dead ball. Because their left tackle is down. Their 2nd round pick. Now the Texans have no timeouts left. They have to burn one on an injury. I don't know. Yeah, saving it for cheese curds? I don't know what he's saving it for. But now Houston has no timeouts. Might he kick the field goal? No, he still has time for one more play. He wants to have a video very badly. Yes, he does. No, you don't need to call it. You don't need to kick a field goal. Just don't get sacked. Second down. Mills in the gun. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Back to his right. Mills will snap it. Got to go into the end zone and will. Touchdown. Houston, there is a flag on the play, though. There is a flag on the play. Mills pointing in Buffalo's direction. What's the call? If it stands, it's a 2nd touchdown pass by Mills this half. Pass interference defense. That's going to count. Touchdown, Houston. Flags on Buffalo. Now 5 seconds to go, and now you got no time to get a possession if you're Buffalo. Texans retake the lead. We got a back and forth affair. Break 21st half. Looks like it. You told he was good for Texas. Yep. Force a rush play. Well, they had a timeout. There's still plenty of time. Extra point is good. 2016. Doesn't even accept the penalty? Show was over? Yes, he did. Yep. Yep, Texans still had plenty of time to run all 4 plays that they needed. So over at 7, yep. Had time to run all 4 plays they needed. So when you want the possession, I can't explain it. How's it going, Hassan? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, search for your defense coach. Yep, so much for that. Or get the ball in more opportunities. Yep. Texans will make feel like Bear losing it? No. No. Poor time management. Yep. Poor time management. How's it going, Clend? Appreciate tuning in. You know, it doesn't matter who you play. If you blow a 19-point lead in the 4th quarter, nothing makes you feel better about that. I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling all right. So Buffalo's getting back with 5 seconds left. They're unable to do anything, really, with this time. Finally go through the second game. Kickoff, end zone, touchback. Not going to take any chances. And that's the thing. If you're not kicking it out of the back of the end zone if there's 25, 30 seconds left, because Buffalo would need about 20 yards to get to field goal range. Chance Texans run the ball, force the red side. Yeah, there's that chance, but that's... You let him have that chance. Come on with $1. Appreciate you, man. Catch you on the game. You know, 19-point lead is still a 19-point lead. Doesn't matter who it is. And Al will just take a knee. No reason to chance anything. He can't reach the end zone from here, so... That shows every time management skills. Yep. So we go to halftime. Buffalo gets the ball. Texans up by 4. For concussion in hockey? Yeah, that's... I mean, there does need to be more awareness of that. You are right on that. All right. Put a poll up. No, end of first half was not well matched. No, it was not. Not at all. Bills lost an entire possession. All good, JP. Lost an entire possession on that one. Which was not ideal. So just double dip. Yep. How's it going, Jason? Appreciate you tuning in. I got my video for tomorrow, at least. We got a good game, though. Bills give us a red flag? Yes, it is. Oh, it's a red flag. It is a big-time red flag. DJ Mighty Mouse? I have no idea what that is. Bills make the decision? Yes. End of the half, 30 seconds left, goal to go spot. You got your timeouts, and you decide not to take any, even though there's a finite end to the drive. Texans still plenty of time to run all the number of plays. They still have time to run 4 plays. Plenty of time to run 4 plays if they want. So, I don't know why you want to take a timeout. He's trying to get the ball back. See what happens. How close am I? I'm still about 80 away. Jason gives you membership. Appreciate you, man. Not so great, Nate. Again, this one is remember to get a lot of perks. Same age video members. Some emojis in the chat. Appreciate you, man. I mean, I like Mills a lot. I appreciate your time, Jason. Thank you for the $5. Which game do you want? Get you in the call for it. Which game do you want? I mean, I think Mills is a darn good quarterback. I think Mills operates the pocket better. And I think Mills could start on about 10 teams in football right now. I know you're not getting rid of Stroud for him. I don't think. But I think Mills could start on a fair number of teams in this league. Let's go to Shiva. Yeah, right now, Bills down by 4, but they do get the ball to shut the half. Really reaching? I don't think I'm reaching. It's not like there were 10 seconds left. There were 30 seconds left. And there's still plenty of time for them to run their offense. They have time for 4 plays. And you only have time for 4 plays because you're inside the 10. If they're at the 20, different story. Matt Shaw or David Mills, better backup. I mean, Shaw was a good quarterback for a while. Shaw was a very good quarterback for a while. By the end, he sucked, but Yeah, they're like the 15-yard line. No, not a dumb decision. When you got to find out into the drive. Opponent fast, he's showing Sanders at quarterback this week. Oh, congrats on the win. How much do I have to donate to use the word feeble loser my video? 20. I'll do it for 20. I'll do it for 20. 2 Texans handle 6 timeouts, 20 plus 8 seconds, handle 15 seconds anyways. Yeah, but you've been good against the run. So, like, right, if they hand it off, that's fine. Again, it's no risk. It's okay. It's a no-risk situation. Like, there's no risk in calling timeout. Does that much weight? I guess it's fair, but... They're prone for the holiday special? Yeah. Against Mills, a decent rookie season? He did. Yeah. He did. Usually took Texas, but since he took him, I was scared. I told you, I like their defense. Seconds half for Houston? No, because they had a timeout. Remember that. They had a timeout. If they had no timeouts, different story. No timeouts, I get it. Steve, I don't care. I'll do 10. I'll go 10 if you want, Kamano. I'll go 10. Does it have Taylor and Adams? Oh, so yeah, it's going to be a bit tougher. I'll do it for 10. Come on if you want. I'll do it for 10. I'll put it in. $10, I'll do it. The Bills waste 5.5. Ooh, we'll see. If the Texans had no timeouts, I agree. If the Texans had no timeouts, I actually get the logic there. If you get a sack, it's over. But Texans had a timeout. In 2016, your score. You said the chat over the game, you predicted it. Sure enough. Sure enough. Yeah, I'll do it for 10, Kamana. Also, we'll get you in first. That's what I'm going to do. We'll get you in first. Come on with a tenner. All right, deal. Hopefully you get back into the portal Saturday. All good. All good. Appreciate you, man. I'll get you on the Cal game. I'll work that into the script. So I work full-time while doing this channel? No. This is my full-time job, which I'm very fortunate about. Now, I went to law school and did this channel at the same time, so that was a lot, but... So when Davis Wilson Warriors out the first half, I would not have believed you. C302, will I do this or a Klondike bar? Ooh, what do I do for a Klondike bar? I mean, if you pay me in gum, I'll take it. I'll put it to you, but appreciate you, man. You guys coming hot this afternoon with the donations. I appreciate you guys a ton. On Jack Charles over. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was a dumb decision. That was like an undeniable dumb decision. Yeah, Schefter with Cooks. He's going to get released, but they're just trying to work something out. Oh, jeez. Best case scenario for calling time out there is that you let them score and we get the ball back? Yeah, so there's no risk. There's literally no risk in that spot then. So at least you get a possession, then you can do whatever you want on that. You even return the kickoff for a touchdown like you just did. Not that it's likely, but... Can't happen. I could have been. Yeah. Wouldn't have enjoyed myself, though. Just throw down 4 straight games for the Colts come to town, or will we see maybe Ian and JJ? I don't think it's going to be throw down for Colts Jaguars. I think that would probably be maybe Harlan Green. Must be insane for football. No, it's not. It's actually not as high as you think. It's just I'm very fortunate to have guys like you that donate money and participate on streams and share the videos. Like it's you never know, but it all comes down like a lot of it's donations at this point. Mario, I appreciate you, Killer. Jeez, the ladder. I don't want to. I mean, I'm not gonna do it or marry someone who's not a I mean, yeah, anymore decision 12, yep. Yeah, Mills is exactly what I want him back quarterback, yeah. But this way, biologically, there's one that I would not. The latter, what did it do? Oh, 2016 your score. Hey, when that happens, you also score questions. How about this way? The biologically, there's one. There's one that I would not. You paid some Zimbabwean dollars. Yes. I'll just leave it at that. I think you pretty much get summarize my thoughts with that. But do you really want to do that though? How much of Monopoly money? Ooh, Monopoly money's good. If I can buy Boardwalk, I'll take it. We're gonna go to law school? I mean, do I regret going to law school? No. I mean, I learned a lot in terms of copyright law, and I use that every day. There's parts of law school that sucked. There's parts of law school that just sucked. I mean, going during COVID was not fun. Payment in euros, yep. Bill's good on Rush or pressure plays. I mean, I want to hear what he says in the... I mean, obviously, we're going to see what happens in the press conference. Buckle up, Buckaroos. Buckle up, Buckaroos. I'll put it that way. I think you got it right. Which will especially when I practice on the lower path, copyright. Definitely copyright. Remember again, the Texans also had a timeout at their disposal. Yeah, I want to hear what he says in the post-game press conference. Not that anyone's going to ask the question. Hardest assignment in law school? Oh, God. There were so many. Hardest assignment? I mean, there was a contract drafting class that was fun, but it was tough. You had to, it was like a 2-week class. It was over the summer. And it was like every day you were drafting like a 10-page contract. And that was a lot. That class I actually learned a lot though. That class was good. Business cards say work on with consistency, no money down. Yep. Yes, the Bar Association sticker shouldn't be there. Also say like oral arguments. There was one that we did a mock oral argument about a service animal. ASU going to curb stop Colorado? I don't know, because, again, backup quarterback for ASU. No Levitt. Do you trust Sims? I don't know if I trust Sims necessarily. Legal One, great movie, great musical. Jesus. 2016 your score. How's it going, Jake? Appreciate you tuning in. The Bills to get the ball to start the half. Texas says no contract. Will he walk? He might walk. I mean, I think he would get a job. He could get a starting job somewhere else. It depends on what he wants. I've thought about that, Toasted. I have thought about that. If I can ever incorporate that into a video at some point. Which you've created an NFL level defense for the Bills right now. I get that. Defensive delay game? I don't know about that. Well, better score multiple touchdown for the Jaguars in that game. Ooh. Myers didn't score a touchdown. Patrick had 1. A cold call for the Dobbs case in 2 weeks? Nice. It's not really a cold call, though, if you know it's coming. Okay, so it's between Tune and ETN. And Tune got injured. So I think it's ETN. I think ETN had 2. In Lebanese pounds, yes. Teams try to save their backup to have a similar play style to start? Yes. I think we're seeing that with Tyler Huntley versus Cooper Rush. Why the Ravens were actually okay with Huntley and not good with Rush. I think we're seeing that. I do like Davis Mills a lot. How much in JG coin? 39.6 JG coin equals $1 US. That's how that works. Yep, I'm not wearing a tie at all. I love Lionel Hutz. I love him. No cross-flex at the Sunday. Nope. Wow. Yeah, it makes no sense to me why the Ravens will rush when the offense is made for a mobile quarterback. Yep. Dumb decision I instantly knew was dumb decision Eberflus. Oh yeah, I mean, there's levels to every dumb decision. Not every dumb decision is a 10 out of 10. Like, obviously, Marone's was way worse. But, instantly knew Eberflus is the easy winner. That I immediately knew, and everyone watching knew, Eberflus. Mario Cristobal not taking a knee. He would qualify for Congress, yep. Same place Fisher Games. God. Yeah, that's pretty exciting first half. Very good first half of football. Yeah, Subs only going back on. This was 1925, they'd be worth $445, yes. Barrel Hall of Fame lawyer. Steve Young and Tony La Russa. I mean, La Russa's one of the best managers of all time. I mean, Young's also great, but I mean, La Russa with the White Sox was bad. If we count his White Sox tenure, it's probably Steve Young. But if we're just counting his Cardinals tenure, or his tenure before the White Sox, actually, I would take La Russa. Kickoff, end zone, gonna take it out 5 yards deep. Feeling himself, and not a good decision. At all. Davis returned to kickoff for a touchdown last time, but that was from the 2-yard line. This one was about 8 yards in your own end zone. Takes it out and slips, and now down at the 20-yard line. That's where Buffalo's going to start this drive. I did not see it. It was ETN. Let's go. Yep. Had a feeling. Put C2-Man Stewart to a vote. You guys vote on which game you want. Oh, was the lawyer argued before the Supreme Court? That's incredible. Because the Supreme Court only takes like a couple cases each year. It's not a lot. So, that's a huge honor. Handoff here gets about a yard. Best team Phoenix, best throw. If you're Phoenix besides Phoenix. Probably say Scottsdale. It's not Phoenix, so I would go Scottsdale. Definitely not Glendale, I know that much. Browns Raiders going to flex tonight night? I don't know. Sure, Sanders in prime time would have been just hysterical. 2nd and 9. Ball to 21, one at the top, or down 2 at the top, one the bomb back to his left. Play action. Allen. Stepping up, checks it down to his tight end. That's caught. It's Hawes to the 35 and trucks ahead to the 39. Bullock takes him down. Gain of 18 and a first. I probably should claim that. Probably should get on that. Too close to Detroit? Yeah, I think so. Is that his pro sports team? I would think it is. There are other cities in Canada that probably deserve more. Scottsdale have... Oh, I mean... It's like Old Town. Old Town Scottsdale. I mean, it's very different. Oh, I think we have a tie. This one. We do have a tie. Alright, so C2Man donated 2. So we'll just put 1 on each. $1 and $1. Cal San Francisco ended like 82. Band on the field. 2 at the top. 1 at the bottom. They're going to send 4. Allen trying to take off and run. He'll get back to the line and gets a yard. Toe on the stop alongside Tommy Toe. Brings up 2nd and 9. Yeah, it does not take a lot of cases per year. I mean, it fluctuates, but usually it's not a lot. Yeah, no pass rush at all, wide receiver. Yep. Yeah, no one on the check down there. 2nd and 9. Yeah, Scottsdale's area fluid, yeah. Just the architecture there, too. I mean, there's some nice smalls there. Wish I got them, but I hadn't had time. Yeah, all good. Head on to the side. Cook breaks 1 tackle behind the line and will get about 2 down to the 42. 3rd and 7. Right, no, it does not go there. No, the light rail, they don't want, the light rail does, the people do not want the light rail there because a lot of homeless people are on the light rail, so they don't want them taking up Scottsdale. How's it going, Nicholas? All good? Yeah, Brad Service probably should have been already in primetime, yeah. Am I involved in the case where I missed a tournament? Yeah, that did not happen. I don't think people would take that one. I actually don't know now, Joseph. I actually don't know. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Johnson in the backfield to his left. 5 on the play clock. They're going to send 4. Allen trying to escape the sack, spins around and does. Now he's looking for an open receiver. Flush to his weak side, spins around a second time. Got to be careful here. And we'll go down, we'll lose the ball and get it back at the 24-yard line. No one got open. And it's a loss of 18, and they'll have to punt this ball away. Will Anderson just been a menace all day. And Josh Allen trying to do it all himself. And yeah, the less said about that play, the better. 4th and 23. Yeah, Shedeur Allen on that one. That was a Shedeur sack. At least that was 3rd down, but still, you can have it near midfield. Hit him deep. which now is scaling for the punt. The Anderson's having a baller season. Texans have favorites. Yep, I told you. Punt, fair caught at the 31-yard line. I thought it was Matt on that play. Stamina turned off. 45-yard punt, no return on the play. Texans get the 31, up by 4. Yeah, we got a game. Yeah, I told you. I like Houston this game. I told you. Texas money line? I don't know. Let me check. I'm assuming it's pretty even. Got around the ball clock was doing great, yep. Or Cook was doing great, yeah. I mean, 3rd and 7, I get what you throw, but... Honestly, that was not great. One answer for the Seahawks? I mean, I get it. I mean, no chance again. I mean, it was the 3rd pick. Yeah, let me check. I'm guessing both sides are on the minus. Oh, no, Buffalo's plus 130. Houston minus 166. Is a Miles Sanders throwing the ball away? Yeah. Yeah, a spell like that, yeah. So about to walk the 23 drafted Texan fan? I mean, I get it. I mean, the first round was just insane. Change the franchise. Clear Howard's fault. Yeah, wait, wrong malign team. Yep. There you go. Wrong malign team on that one. 20-16. Texans ball game. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode on the channel. And every donation counts toward you make the call. How much which game we're calling? On Saturday night. You got today and tomorrow to decide on this one. Can they make it a 2-score game here? You know, not many teams put back-to-back like that in the top 5. It's very rare. Colts did in 92. Very rare. Yeah, I don't really know like Chief Justice all that well. It's some worse outfielders. Yeah, defensively. Not all time. Obviously, he's a very good outfielder. Found PGA event to avoid the Q school. Yep. I think the Colts team in 92, they didn't do a lot with it. It was a weak class, but the players they drafted were not the best. Best press conference coach of the year. Yep. Here we go. Play action. Mills, screen pass to his back. It's Chubb behind the line at the 35. Breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, down to the 43. Deion Walker eventually brought him down, but it's again at 12. Texans have it near midfield for just one play. Was Roman musical? I think it can. I mean, look, Hamilton worked as a musical. I mean, how is that supposed to work? I'm going to wait till the last minute. I'm waiting till the last minute. It's only 3 points. We're going to make 30. Wow. There's a flag on the play. Came well after the fact. Best press coach of all time, John McKay. Dummies, hopefully. They actually pick it up, move it back 5 yards, 1st and 15. They get an eligible man downfield. Very late flag. Can't pay more than a yard down the field. And yeah, that is the right call. It's at the 31, and looked like that was Jake Andrews down at the 34. That was the right call. They're going to send 4. Mills checks it down in the flat. Chubb, this time, brought down behind the line for a loss of 1. Trey Acuna, depends on what you can get. And now we have an injured Bill on that tackle. Terrell Bernard is down. Yeah, Moore's a good pick, too. Moore, Ditka, and McKay. And Bernard is down in some serious pain. His legs are flailing. 2nd and 16, and we'll step aside. See what happened here. Not very sure how it happened. The opportunity for Texans to drive back behind Chubb. Not many. Yamura 3 legendary rants. That is true, but I mean, John McKay also had like so many moments. The execution, I'm in favor of it. We couldn't run today, but we made up for it by not tackling. You know, Scooby Dress were not going to late 2000s or early 2010s. They were not. They're probably going to wait till the day they give nuts bucks. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. I know Taft was, yes. So I meant like Turf is garbage. Wait a second, this game's not at MetLife. It's in the YMCA. To 16 your score, 2nd and long for the Texans. A bit of a slow-moving game thus far. And $25, the song half off as you can. Hurry left. $50 for any song on the karaoke list. So a beautiful house, a beautiful wife. How did I get here? Sure feels like my life. Just take a photo of the songs. So we do have a queue. How many coaches Southern White ever got on the PA mid-game? Oh, I don't know on that. That was pretty unique for White to do that. But 20-16 after the injury timeout, 2nd and long for the Texans. Will Texans take Carr back in 2014? I mean, that would have been a good move. I mean, honestly, Carr would have been a pretty solid pick. In the 2nd round, that would have been a very solid pick. Save Savior? Sofilo, I believe? Oh, $20 the other deck? Yeah. Well, sort of, I mean, he was a legend. It would have been a good backup quarterback to have. They're going to send 4. Mills steps up, avoids the sack. Going to take off and run at the 30, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds to the 33. There is a flag on the play. It stands gain of 8. What's the call here? How's it going, Jake? Appreciate you tuning in. Holding on the offense. So back it up another 10 yards. And they will get Trent Brown on that one. So back that penalty's called on the lineman. First 7:35 days, so good prime time. Yep, you were not wrong there. Yep, wrapped him around the neck. Wrap Bosa around the neck. Again, inside the collar like that, they're going to call it. Number 6 so far, yeah, McDermott at the end of the first half. Had some interesting clock management. Right, yeah, and obviously the problem with Carr is at the last name. And we're never going to do it because of the last name. 2nd down, 2 at the top, 1 the ball back to his right. They're just going to call a draw play here. Bounce outside to the 20, to the 25. Look at the yardage back. Woody Marks makes it 3rd and 16. Line plays. Scarges is, yep. So 3rd and 16. Marks gets 10. You know Bernard for the Bills out there right now. Got injured earlier on the drive. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribing, and every donation counts as triple. Stroud's doing all right so far. Yeah, Shaq had a lot of beef histories, yes. 2 at the top, 1 the bomb back to his left. Play action. They're going to fake the screen, just chuck it into the dirt with lineman downfield. It's a flag on the play. It's going to be lineman downfield. That'll be declined. Just trying it for a screen pass, but it took too long to develop. It meant the linemen were down the field. This will be declined. And there's no way this is on Buffalo. And they'll take the field. Yeah, I'll downfield, yep. Dolphins are Packers at price low as the Cardinals. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Lambeau Field prices are insane, which makes sense because the season ticket list is insane. It's a bucket list item. Bills race up. Yep. Another all-line masterclass by the Texans. Yep. 3 penalties on that drive by the offensive line. They'll punt this ball away. Yeah, finally punt a game like that, Jacob. And the game is actually good. Good drive, Buffalo defense. Yep. Aided by some mistakes from the Texan O-line, but they do their job. And the punt, trying to reverse field. Shakir makes one miss, cannot make the second. Now another flag flies. Down the 12-yard line. If this flag's on Buffalo, they're going to be starting inside their own 10. That's going to flip the field tremendously. Tommy Townsend had a great game so far. Had a punt inside the 5-yard line. That one's 63 yards of net. That doesn't even count the penalty. This game's moving at a snail's pace right now. 2 hours in, still 9 minutes to go in the third. Buffalo will get the ball back. You figure it's on the return. Alshire, he's doing all right so far. Downs is very good. JaVale McGee. There you go. Going to turn holding on the Bills. Appreciate you, man. Put it to a vote. Yeah, they got to talk about everything. Yep. Will Buffalo win? Yeah, that would help the Jaguars the most. This game's so slow. A lot of incomplete passes, injuries, penalties, just a combination of a lot. Possession changes. Not a lot of long drives. Yeah, Shaq in the full was phenomenal. When JaVale McGee was doing dumb stuff, that was incredible. All right. First half, a 6-yard line. For 500, a tattoo? No, God, no. A tattoo? $500? No way. All right, Tennessee, Florida wins that vote. $2 more going there from C2 Man's vote. Handoff here. Cook. Went for some space. Brought down at the 13 by Alshire after a gain of about 4. Yeah, Shaq is thick. Shaq is very thin-skinned. Shaq and Dishma can't take it. Yeah, he did. He literally had to say, like, stop doing that. Whole slate is being shown. Oh, wow, nice. Cook close to 1,000 yards. He's over 1,000 on the season now. Yeah, t-shirt's a little bit different. Tattoo. Permanent? No. Play action. Allen. Flat's not there, so you're just going to chuck in the dirt. Incomplete. Looking for Hawes. Must be waiting in line at the DMV that might be faster in this game. It might. With the Zootopia slots doing it. A mural of Irma kicking Lambeau on your back. 3rd and 6. Only Browns versus Falcon Saints we don't get. You're not missing much. Honestly, those 2 games, I don't think I'm missing much. I mean, missed Shitter's first start, but do you really? Just follow Justine Anderson's Twitter for that. 2 the top, 1 the bottom, back to his right. 1 on the play clock. Gotta get this off. They just do. They're gonna send 4. Allen. Pocket collapses. Escapes the first sack. Can't escape the second. Thrown down on 3rd down for the 2nd straight drive. It's Danielle Hunter. He gets home, and the Bills have to punt it away. A quick 3 and out. Yes, your defense is sound scripted. Always has been. That's why I took the Texans in this game. That's why I took Houston. There you go, Jacob. Fingers crossed. 4th down. They'll punt it from their own end zone. Wishnowski. I'm using from Bird's point of view. This one will be fair caught at the 46-yard line by Noel. A 48-yard punt. Aaron Myers to 2. Oh, way too much. The Prowler logo across my forehead. Jeez. You're probably speed. Oh my god. We're going to another commercial break? Really? How many do we need to put in? It's the middle. It's not even the middle of the third quarter yet. I don't know what team that is. Does that mean that what team is red hot right now? I mean, the Rams are red hot right now. Here's money, yep. I tattoo a little dot on my arm. Like a little dot. Like we can't see it. Not getting a tattoo. Put it that way. Chain possession? Yeah, but we've had like so many stoppages so far already. Odds on crookedification. I mean, he dropped the pass earlier today, but he's been looking all right at times. First half, he made some nice plays. Must consume more. 2016, your score. Yep, I got flex. Yep. Since Buffalo's listed at 1 p.m. Oh, not that crookedification? Oh. Oh, that? Oh, I'm not crazy about that. If this Sunday football commercial less 2-minute warning already. Yep. Titans at 2? Never. Never happening. First down here. Israel injured. So Roy Ellison will take over, it looks like. Hill's going off on a cart. We got a ref injury. He limped on something. Hill limped on something. And Adrian Hill's going to get carted off. So he'll be out for the rest of the game. Roy Ellison taking over as the ump. Taking over the head ref spot. He's like a seller product. Except for Black Friday, yep. Nico Harrison for the Clippers. Can you imagine? Yep, tournament start, yep. Didn't look good, whatever it was. But ball at the 47-yard line. Handoff here, down to the 49. And just like a weird use of AI. Just a weird use. How many have fixed stanking? They don't really need to fix stanking. Another injury. Maxwell Harrison is down. Oh my god. Everyone is dying this game. Yeah, the camera focused on one ref. Yep. I mean, they got like 60 cameras there. Josh Allen can play. Will it be a straight shot for the Chiefs? No. Another injury. Harrison goes down. Ref getting injured? I'm not sure if I got one. So another stoppage. Oh my god, this game is going at a snail's pace. I feel like everyone on the Bills' defense has gotten hurt at some point. And we have another commercial. Oh my god, this is painful. We're halfway through the third quarter. This is so bad. No, this is Energy. This is in Houston. Fox are dreaming for the mini at this point. Oh, my God. Right, people screw up tanking, yep. Scum just injured another player, yep. Everyone's getting hurt this game. This is bad. Oh, man. I'm going to get to bar late tonight, I can tell. And the one time I actually get a good close split game, it takes forever, yep. Titans Lions Thanksgiving game. Umpire got injured, would swap the opposition for the defensive board. Yeah, they changed the positioning of them. Game on song show late to karaoke. Yep. You know, I show up late to karaoke regardless for this, but this just sucks. Ironic football is, yep. This game has served my patience. Me too. One of the worst primetime teams. I mean, this is bad right now. It's like an injury every 3 plays. I'm stuck doing this. Yep. At least the game's good. My game itself has been really good so far. But all these commercial breaks are just ridiculous. One of the worst part-time seasons? To some extent, yeah. I would say so. Will they show Josh Allen commercially to be injured? Probably. It's all predetermined. Game itself has been good, but the pacing's been awful. Yep. You are not wrong there. This game sucks. Someone calling this one commercials? Oh, they do. Best part of the season, like 2000 was pretty good. One at the top, one at the bottom. Back underway after the injury. And what's with the field service? I don't know. Where's the shown Jaguars games? There's a secondary market in Jacksonville, so that's why. Handoff here. Orlando shows all the away games for the Jaguars because it's a secondary market. And I'll get to the 45-yard line. 3rd and 2. We want to end Broncos against the Raiders. No. 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 Please no. No. Woody Marks is down. What is happening? We've had 3 injuries the last 3 plays, including a referee. Oh my God. Just end the game at this point. Can we just end the game? Oh my God. We gotta hear unit loss time? I don't know. Injury counter? Oh, it's a lot. So let's turn the sliders up. Yep. Seem like energy. Yep. Oh my goodness. Anybody want to spell somewhere? Yep. Yeah, ref went down. Yep. A ref went down. So now we got 3rd and 2. They didn't go to commercial. That is true. You get injured, you get injured, you get injured. Now the beer guy's hurt. Stanford band's hurt. He's going to be playing the Fox and trying out music for this game. War bananas, need some potassium. Oh my goodness. Oh man. And this is rough. Yeah, primetime game is finally good. Now this. All right, back underway. 3rd and 2. Handoff. Stuffed. Decision time here. Chubb gets nothing. And no one is hurt. Oh my God, it's a miracle. It's a Thanksgiving Day miracle, Charlie Brown. No one's hurt. No one got injured. Thank God. About time. I think the injuries here are just a fluke. I mean, we have a non-contact ref injury. Like, that doesn't happen. Sure, refs should be allowed. I mean, they did back in the day. No injuries on the play. Nope. 4th and 2. Yeah, this game is going to take a while. We got a flag for a false start. Well, now you're not going for it. Harrison walks into tunnel. Now you're not going for it because then we got a false start. Move it back to midfield. Can't do yard vibe on that one. Yep. Grass versus surf debate. I like grass better. So Speed gets called for the false start. Now he goes to punt the ball away. So we have another stoppage. You've now operated the scoreboard with his feet. Oh my goodness. 4th and 7. My brain injured after this? Probably. Oh, surgery program follows through. This is pretty bad. It's back on our way. Townsend on to punt. We still have a third of the way. We're not even 2/3 of the way through this game at this point. Punt here. Fair catch called for by Shakir at the 8-yard line. 42-yard punt. Buffalo starts inside their own 10. Back-to-back drive sending in a Josh Allen sack. What did Michael say? Security guards are injured? Yes. Six core will be going to Canada. No, will not be. No, it will not be. Yeah, it makes my brain hurt. Yep. Thinking is bad. Don't think. Thinking is bad. All right, first down at the 8-yard line. Right now they're not doing commercials. Yep. I think they used all their allotment already. Cook up the middle to the 10. And will be brought down to the 11. Gain of 3. But I keep begging him 2. Begging 3, yes. If you don't like injuries and wish people would stop getting injured this game, hit that like button and subscribe to this episode a ton. If this guy pace of injury within a few minutes, I don't know. 2nd and 7. Yeah, Cam Newton's on ESPN. Yeah, he's not good on ESPN. Cook in the backfield to his left. Right now, yeah, they're teeing off on the run. Yes, they are. They have very good run defense. Allen, middle of the field, slam pass caught at the 14. Maybe the 15. Gain of 3. Is there right mushrooms at this point? Can they get something going here? They'll put Anderson on the field defensively. He's been teeing off on this O-line today. Waiting for the 3 minutes to get to bed. All good, man. All good. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, the clip of that, like, I don't think Drake may watch his first take. I know it's a wild thing to say, but I think Drake may's got other things to worry about. Change possession, yep. FedEx for MetLife? It might be MetLife. 3rd down, they get the snap off. They're going to send 4. Allen, clean pocket, open, caught, and then dropped. Ball came out. Did he have control? They're ruling it a fumble for the moment. We'll take a look as things stand. Houston ball in plus territory. As Dr. George gifting 10. Shawshank, everything, Isaac, Manny, Hammer, Nathan, Protagonics, Jacob, Steven, Caleb, Vermillion, all getting memberships. As members, get a lot of cool perks. Video members, all curious, and members in the chat. Which game do you want? Get you on the call for. Appreciate it as always. Thank you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. Texan ball. That's going to be a fumble. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. Yeah, I'm not even going to put the poll. They confirmed it. Another turnover in plus territory. Hey, thanks so much. Even up as close as I can. All right, we'll do it. Yep, I'm right there with you. Ball the 22, handoff. Down to the 16, gain of 6. All right, even up as much as I can. All right. Counts as 150. Fumble, oh, Shakir. Shakir fumbled it. Handoff again. Nothing doing. 3rd and 3. You know, a lot of people just like CBA at this point. Alright, I'm the same way after this one. Holy cow. Put 61 on each of the games that are behind. We'll do that. Third and 2. They hand off again. Marks. Stretches head for the first. Gets set the 11. Gain of 4. And Bernard's out for the rest of the game, which is really bad. Text you a drink clock? Yep. Well, if you score a touchdown here, 2-score game, it's really good. Yeah, point on the bruise, pinky like the guy towards ACL. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Marks is back. Breaks a tackle behind the line, breaking Milano's tackle. Yeah, McDermott's in a bad spot right now. Ball at the 11. 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Handoff up the middle. Once again, it's Marks. This time runs into a brick wall. Ogunjobi on the stop. Injury clock time. It does feel that way. Yeah, Marks is really good. I like Marks a lot. I liked him coming out of college, too. I thought Texas did a very good job with the draft this year. So I like Higgins and Noel, and I like Marks. So I thought the Texans did a pretty good job. Was not crazy with the Mertz pick, though. The Mertz pick I thought was pretty stupid. Watching him at Florida, I'm like, really? This guy? Okay. 2nd and 10. Don't call it Sean McDermott. Call him that. 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Marks in the backfield. To his left. Mills. 1 on the play clock. Can they get this up? That's a delay of game. That's a delay of game. Unless the Texans got a timeout in time, and they did not. Back it up 5 yards. Make it 2nd and 15. Ball at the 16-yard line. Delay of game right there. Texans decide not to burn their first timeout. Thurman Thomas refs playing through a 20 ACL. So clock is running. 80 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. The quarter that will not end with all the injuries. 2 of the top, 3 of the bottom. Empty backfield here. Takes a step. They're going to send 4. Mills, 2nd read. Tipped, but somehow finds Collins before it's knocked out by Johnson. Brings up 3rd down. Second time today, Houston's got the ball in plus territory after a turnover. Got a field goal out of it last time, and Jones tipped it. It fell to Collins, and then... Well, he ain't why bother. I hate NHL. 3rd and 15. You can hold to 3 if you're Buffalo. That's awfully, awfully good. 2 turnovers inside the 25, and chance to hold to 6 points total. You'll take that. Gotta make the stop on the out route here. And they will, as Kirk goes down at the 8-yard line. 4th and about 7. For Frank's sake, hold him to a field goal. This game, it does that end, goes on, my friends. We'll send Fairbairn out to make a 7-point game. So 2 turnovers, just 6 points off of them. Fairbairn from 26. 6-point OT. 54 for Maxey. Wow. A field goal here. It is good. Still a 1-score game. Bills defense holds, but Texans up by 7. I'm not saying that, JP. Those are still in it, yeah? What games do I have on? The college football game with Arkansas State, and then this game. A 23-16 your score. 15 seconds left in the third. First after commercial, yep. Text music, yep. Still. Bills are like plus 180. Yeah, I mean, Allen's not really moving the ball down the field. And since the opening drive, they've done nothing offensively. I'm not sure it's easy money. I wouldn't go that far. Again, I had Houston winning this game. I had Houston the upset. They're just this bogey team for whatever reason. Yeah, it's supposed to be Bulls on Parade. Yes, it is. Karaoke starts at in 20 minutes. I will be very late to that. It's all good. The band knows me, so. So many songs I can get in tonight in the queue. Second song is Bulls on Parade. Does it stop field position for once? I don't know. I mean, you could hold inside the 25. I didn't watch Mystery Science Theater. Yeah, 8 turnovers the last 3 games. It's rough. That kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. Ball will be at the 35. Not taking any chances on a return. What happened earlier with Ray Davis. So Bills will get decent position. And you're right now, yep. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Texans have an official song. Nickelback wrote a song for them in 2003, but it was so widely hated that they scrapped it after 1 game. I need to find the song. Like, the song is just lost media at this point. But I gotta do a video on that at some point if I can find the song. How's it going, Mike? Appreciate you tuning in. I have formation here. Hall's in motion. Play action. Allen, pressured. He'll get sacked again at the 25-yard line. To'o. Mike Harris, yes, starts at 9. Loss of 10. 2nd and a mile for Buffalo when we get back. Josh Allen goes down once again. This Texan defense swarming. I'm with you, Sports Talk. We go to the 4th after a third quarter that took forever. It's finally over. Third quarter's finally over. About time. If you like what Steve Books, hit the like button, subscribe, help us out. Tell the channel we got over 100 in the chat right now. Everyone just gets sacked again. Yep. Pantera with the goal song for Dallas Stars. Nice. Josh Allen having being on flashbacks to a pass rush. Yes, he is. 2 hours, 20 minutes, get through 3. Pretty bad. Pretty bad pace. I don't think Mills is going to be QB1. No, Strauss going to be QB1. But I think Mills will get a chance to compete for a job somewhere else. Can enjoy the full court with Women Dreams. Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to the bar anytime soon. I can tell you that much. And we're not doing overtime after the game. If the record was a bunch of flags and injuries. Yep. Always a recipe for success. You Texas defense in the playoffs? Yeah. I don't want to face them. No, Texas defense is that good. Texans defense is that good. They are number 1 in football. Like, with even an average offense, they are a top 3 team in the league this year. Easily. Like, easily. Like, this defense is really, really good. Now, for this a Mammoth game? Nice. Going tomorrow? Yes, I am. I am going tomorrow. What songs am I doing? I don't know yet. Depends on... Broncos defense. No, they're not number 1. Number 1 right now in points allowed and yards allowed is the Texans. Burns Rose for the Patriots. Yep. The Evil Empire's back. And I've got songs in the queue. Like, obviously, I've got all the requests that you guys have from the donations. Obviously, it depends on what the, what the vibe is, what the band has done so far already, who's sung what. So, hopefully I get some of them in tonight. Don't know how many, because this game is taking forever, but we should be able to get 2 in at least. Minimum 2. So as adjuster fight stuff is how many goals they've scored? Oh, that's great. I did not know that. I mean, the vibe? Like, there are certain songs that work better with a crowd than not. Regardless of points allowed, they're number 1. Yeah, they're number 1 in points allowed. Turnovers, they're top 5. Round 6 makes the most boring and longest game ever. Yeah. 6.5% on the Texans. First time they've been favored today. Second down at the 27th. Won't that win be? Good for the Spurs. One of the top two of the bomb back to his left. They're going to send 4. Allen checks it down to Cook. Double catch. Caught. Alshire comes down to 32. 3rd and 13. Number 32 points allowed. I would guess the Cowboys. Who's dead last in points allowed? Bengals. Bengals are dead last. Or I haven't given a lot. Sky's the limit. Yep. Best go by for defense. I think yards per play, points for... Yeah, I think yards per play is probably the best. One of the top 3 of the bomb back to his left. Allen, they're going to send 4. Flushed out. Escapes the sack. Going to look to take off and run. He's got space. And he will get the first with his... No, he won't. He slid the 44. He did not get it. Oh, Allen did not know where the line to gain was. I don't think he got there. He slid early. I don't think he got it. Allen had acres. I'm not sure he knew where the line to gain was. Had to get to the 45. He started to slide the 44 and a half. Did he get it? Oh, that is close. The Bengals are last. Yep. They're going to give it to him. That was dicey, you know. That was pretty dicey, but he just gets it by the skin of his teeth. The 45, they're going to give it to him. Back to his left, in the flat, caught by Gilliam, the fullback. He'll get 2. Yeah, he got the first by an absolute hair. The Cowboy defense is dreadful. Yeah, I think they're bottom 5. Wait, Forrest up by 1 over Tech. Ooh. 25 Bengals got to be the worst team instead of illustrated. It's up there. 66 Giants are probably the worst, but 25 Bengals are absolutely up there. 25 Bengals are really bad defensively. 2nd and 8. 6-6 Falcons are in a tier of their own to some extent. Or 6-6 Giants, I mean. 6-6 Giants. They'll hand off to Cook. Stretch it down to the C gap to the 50. Stiff arm. Got space to the 45 to the 40. 35. Tiptoes down the sideline. Out of bounds to the 32. Big run there by Cook. Here's the Bills. Yes, they do play each other again. Yes. The yards per play is one of the best stats. Yep. Be 6-9, 6-7 game. It would. Yes, you're not wrong there. It's nice hole up the C gap, and Cook takes on the stretch. First down to 32. 1 at the top of the screen. Bills have minus 110. I'm still taking the Texans in that case. 2 at the top. They're going to give it a Cook once again. Cook will get down to the 29. Texans have been involved in a lot of close games as of late. That'd be a very fun game. See the 19-point comeback against Jacksonville. They're playing each other week 15. Tennessee came down to a walk-off field goal. Broncos game came down to a walk-off field goal. Another nail-biter here. On prime time. The 29-yard line. Might be 4-down territory here, depending on where you are. Italian to go a long time ago. We'll see if they're finally going to do it. I don't think they will. I think the Bengals are too cheap. 2 at the top of the screen, including Shakir in motion. Back to his right. They'll give it a Cook once again. Cook up the middle. Dives ahead to the 25. 3rd and 3. Best backup, better backup this season. I would say that this season, Mac Jones. The Bills have a Texas territory. James Cook run. There's from the NFL. Yeah, we know the answer to that one. Texas backs are tired trying to carry this team. The D-backs? I mean, Will Anderson's been the best player on the field today. He's the best player on the field. 1 at the top, 3 at the bottom. They'll give it again to Cook. And he will get stonewalled after a gain of 1. Now, if you run on 3rd, you figure you're going on 4th. I would say so, RFK, yeah. If you run on 3rd, you figure 4th down, they're going to go for it. 6-point game. If you made the extra point earlier, I would kick. Make it 3. But remember, Prater missed the extra point earlier, so it's a 7-point game. Hope Wake wins? Yeah, that'd be cool. That missed extra point limit large. If you were here to kick the field goal, make it 23-20. Now you kind of have to go for it. 4th down, tight end in motion. They'll give it again to Cook. 4 straight gives to Cook. He's not going to get it. They take the game out of Allen's hands. They take the game out of Josh Allen's hands. 4 straight runs to Cook. They will not get there. You have to question the play calling there. You go tush pusher, at the very least, roll out Allen. You got an MVP caliber quarterback. You take the game out of his hands. The decision? I'm not crazy about it. Yeah, no, you can't defend that one. You can't defend that one. Everyone knew it was coming, too. Everyone knew it was coming. It's an atrocious call. I mean, he literally won MVP last year. So, yeah, I know, Jim. Yeah. Physical content. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Throws your camera between 1 and 4, or at least tight end flat. Some of them flat. Taking the game out of your MVP quarterback's hands when the last few runs have gone stuffed, and you're going up against the #1 run defense in football. Just why? Or one of the top 5 defenses in football. So on the play call, well, you did the same thing you've done the previous couple plays. They haven't been stopped. Richard Williams from Houston, yes. McDermott lost some game, we do, yes. If they do, yes. Their decision, I'm going to talk about it in the video. I'm definitely going to talk about it. Bills plus 300, taking them again. I would not do it. Why not keep you sick? It was a long one, but still. So I don't trust the Bills. Well, I get it. I don't like McDermott right now. The Allen's the only words I can serve him. I don't blame you. At least Texans defense could make some noise. This team is good enough to make some noise. You do have the Colts and the Chiefs up next. I will say the next 2 games after this are the Colts and the Chiefs on the road. But above 500 after 11 games, if you hold on here, is a heck of a spot to be in, considering it started 0-3. Not many teams at 0-3 make the playoffs. This does not happen often. Texans did it before. Back in 2018. They'll have a shot. They can hold on. I'm going to bring this up. Just no block there by Osiris Torrance. Just got mauled at the point of attack. Sheldon Rankins eats him behind the line. They're getting posted. Yep, one to the Dodgers, one to the Padres. Yeah, I think it took him to the ceiling. Yep. Yeah, the pick is 90% Josh Allen at this point. Ball at 25-yard line. 10 minutes to go. Can the Texans eat some clock? Drive down the field and make it a 2-score game. Not going to do it there. It's going to be a gain of 1. Bishop on the stop. Flows against Bills. You just see one of the Colts Chiefs feel like giving a shot? Absolutely. Absolutely. This defense can win against any team in football. Offensively is the concern, but defensively this team can win against any team in football. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 26. Yeah, Minesweeper, it's such a frustrating game. To the top of the screen. Don't want any of them to be the Dimebacks. No, I want. It's not going to happen, though. That one, hitched route incomplete. Bit behind his man. That's going to stop the clock. Stover the intended target. Yeah, mobile dumb decisions by McDermott. Yeah, it's bad. A bit behind on the throw, but got to hold on to that one for Stover. 3rd down. I get it, JP. Yep, you hear the same song over on commercials. I get it. We're hopping off as soon as this game is done. Just keep that in mind. Third and 9. Well, it's more the fact that they've run it like so many times in a row and it wasn't working. 3rd down, Mills. Pressure up the A-gap. And as to avoid the sack, we'll throw it away. Now, there was no one in the area. It did not reach the line. It's not going to matter. You're punting either way. Can we see if we're calling it? No. Yeah, what happened to Joe Barry? Oh, no. I mean, that should be grounding. Not that it matters. There was no one in the area. He was out of the pocket, but that did not reach the line of scrimmage. But again, they're going to punt either way. Yeah, this has been a decent game. Right, Mills... No, Mills not been the problem. No, the receivers have not helped Mills out today at all. It's funny, too, because they helped him out against the Jaguars. They're catching everything that game, but they're not catching anything tonight. Thursday night? Nope. Not it for Thursdays. Field at 27-yard line. I go to the bar and do karaoke. Shakir to the 35, and will be brought down to 38. Good field position here for Buffalo, with 9:09 to go. Some part of mind bloodbats on Thursday night because I'm going to go to karaoke early. For the second half of the season, to some extent, yeah. Second half of the season, yeah. You're not wrong. Right now, what a quarterback can do, yeah. I mean, Daniel Jones, though, has not been like a... He's not like a good quarterback. Jonathan Taylor's like putting that team on his back right now. Bills at plus 140. Jeez, I think Houston wins this game. I think Houston... I love their defense. And the offense, ever since the opening drive, has done nothing to score 3 points. Since the opening drive, they've only scored 3 points on offense. The other 7 came on a kickoff return. Take away everything I ever said about Joe Brady? Yep. 4-down territory for Bills at this point? Depends on where you are on the field. Like, if it's like 4th and 15, no. Absolutely not. But if you're at like the 25, yeah. Let's go touchdown, go for 2. I don't know about that. A wild time or a white wine spritzer? Yes. Absolutely. Starter sets the game. I don't think it decides the game, but it's awfully close. They're running out of time. Run out of possessions. Yep, the girl my dreams with Barb. I'm stuck at home watching this game. Yep. This one's been good. If it wasn't for that third quarter where just everyone started to die, March Sports, yes. If it wasn't for the third quarter where everyone just died, under 49, I like it, yeah. Sean needs to do something. I get it, Sports Talk. I get it. But honestly, if it was not for that the third quarter where everyone just, like, decided to get injured, this would be a pretty good game. Yeah, couponing? Yep. Couponing saves you a lot of money. Eagles for the Cowboys next. Yeah, I could watch anything over there. Yeah, I would if I didn't stream. That's what I do. I watch the ending over there. I used to do that before I streamed. Well, the 37. I like you can watch it on your phone too, but all the TV show the game. One of the top, 2 at the bottom. Allen, they're going to send 5. Out route to his tight end. It's caught the 43. Knox. Brought down after a gain of 5 by To'o. More injuries than 25 D-backs. Yep. Yeah, if this game goes into overtime, I don't even know what I'd do. It would stream the end of the game, but like, oh boy. Second down. Davis in the backfield. To his left. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. They're going to send 4. Thanks, everyone, calling all the games. Sacked at the 35-yard line. Thrown down on the play. Derek Barnett. 3rd and 12. The Bills' O-line has done nothing against this vaunted Texans front. A great jump by Will Anderson forced him to sit in the pocket earlier than he would like, and Barnett closes him. Carrick started right now. Starts right now. Gave us back to Buffalo. Yep. Thursday, first team win 3 World Series in a row. They win next season? No, they will not be. Not even close. Yankees won 3 in a row. 3rd down. 8 minutes to go. Shakir in motion. Swings it out to Shakir. Does he have space? Can he make a man miss? He can. That'll be a first down. He makes a second man miss to the 45, 40, 35, 30, 25. Pushed out of bounds by Bullock at the 20-yard line. Huge gain there. 44 yards, and they're in business. Boy, game don't want to go to OT. Colts Jaguars last year. They sent the blitz, had to swing out to Shakir, and it was a one-on-one situation. Shakir with the juke move. Again, Texans lead the league in missed tackles this season. Dare him to tackle in open space. OT and ties? Oh, boy. Yeah, there you go, JP. The Texans, if they have any flaws defensively, Tremont Smith missed the other tackle, it's that they cannot tackle. They can sack, though, and that's going to be a loss of 6. As Allen goes down again, taken down by Settle. Raiders Broncos, yeah. The key to being the Texan defense, get the ball out quickly and get one-on-one situations. Too easy for Settle. Yeah, that was a war crime, that game. Just blowing by David Edwards. 2nd and long. 6 sacks today. First time in 3 years. Supposed to walk over loose tonight? Not tonight. Out route. Quick throw. Shakir. Push it out to the 20. They'll get the yardage back. Laster forced him out. Brings up 3rd and 10. You figure 4 down territory. With 6.5 to go. You went for it last time. Clock's doing release. Yep. That's awesome, guy. That's awesome. That was an OT throw like Colts Broncos Thursday night. Oh, yeah. 3rd and 10. What's worse? Colts Thursday night 70-20. It's the Broncos. I don't know what was worse. That game was just ugly. That did not resemble football, that game. 1 the top, 3 at the bottom. 5 on the play clock. 2 plays to get 10 yards, you figure. Allen throws the ball over the middle of the field. Got hit as he threw. Hit his lineman, Connor McGovern. And they will, I think, send the field goal unit out. They're going to send the field goal unit out there. This was an offensive stat, yeah. Was hit by Hunter. So 1 chunk play is it. Buffalo will kick the field goal. Not crazy about that. Not a dumb decision. You got all your timeouts and 6 minutes left. I think there was there was a touchdown in that game. And not a dumb decision, but I would go for it here. Personally, I'm going. 38-yard try. Prater gets it. Got a 23-19. Four-point game. So now a touchdown wins it. Yeah, 23-19. I'll put a poll up. Bear defense? I'm going to say the Broncos. Just because of tackling. Don't you go for just to turn on downs again? You got 6 minutes. You got all your timeouts. So it's not doomsday kicking the field goal there. No, they're not going to onside kick. That would make no sense. Then there would be no point in kicking the field goal. Say you're starting the field goal range. Over just hit? Wow. We have a 23-19. We have a 23-19. Buffalo, shout. In less than 2 weeks, Eagles Chargers. I'll be reviewing that broadcast. Yeah, I think Broncos defense is better. The Buccaneers game, the Jaguars game. The Texans have had a few moments. The 95-yard drive last week against the Titans. 23-19, it's a Monsters Inc. line. All right, I'll close the poll up here. Yeah, Bots take the rest of the night off. I don't blame them. I think they got tired after the injury-plagued third quarter. Texas touchdown wins it. A long drive wins it. A touchdown would definitely win it, but I mean, you can run out the clock, but you need a lot of field to be able to do it. Game of field goal, I wouldn't have done it, but I have no problem with it. Personally, I would have gone for it there. But you have all your timeouts. You got 6 minutes left. I don't hate it. Texans still needed like 3 first downs. Yeah, a few coaches. Yeah, Dable got fired mid-season. Callahan got fired mid-season. Could be over. Oh, see, I don't know about that. Bills probably lose the Titans. Yeah, the way they're playing right now. Not pretty. Bills are not looking good right now. And yeah, that. You think you make the extra point, and they're showing it now in the broadcast. You make the extra point earlier. You kick the field goal on the last drive. It's tied. And so you had twice for the lead, yeah. Kickoff, fielded at the 3. And here we go to the 10. 15-20. Trying to bounce outside here. Noel looking for some space. Will not get anything. Brought down the 20. Maybe bobble the ball for a second or two. Javon Solomon, the second-year man, gets the stop at the 20. It'll be a third. I guess we'll find out. A third Monsters Inc? Oh, no. I don't think so. Nothing I know of. Yeah, it's like clapping hands, yeah. Yeah, lost a lot on him when Callahan was can. Yeah, but McCoy made up for it. McCoy's been pretty bad. Yeah, Texas defense has been very good tonight. Callahan's been fired for so long, it doesn't feel like it was here. Yeah, it's been a bit. Ball the 20. We got over 100 in the chat. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, to sub us out on the channel. So we try and grow this community even more. Again, we're hopping off as soon as this game is done. One the top, one the bottom. I formation here. For Mills. Play action. They're going to throw. I'll take a shot to the sideline. That's caught at the 37-yard line. Higgins came down with it. White won SoPI. Not going to get it. Gain a 16 and a first. All good, Jacob. But also better offense. Yes. Yeah, bonus to the DC. Yeah, not great. Paper talent Salt Lake City. Yep. Utah losing. Oof. Yeah, that's not a push-off. It's not a close to push-off. See, did he get the foot? Yeah, he dragged it. That's absolutely a catch. Clock runs, even though he was out of bounds, because inside, outside 5 minutes. 23-19. And a first down at the 37-yard line. 5 minutes to go. Fullback in motion is Jacob Johnson. They'll hand it off. Nothing doing. Ogunjobi. He's had a few nice stops today. He's in on that one. This man for Jacksonville, yes. A great catch by Higgins. You know where he was on the field earlier in the game. Remember that. He had that one play where he caught the ball, but he was out of bounds because he didn't drag the second foot. Drag the second foot that time. Buffalo has all their timeouts. Don't need to take him just yet. Second down. Force Mills will want to have the beam. Yep. One at the top, two at the bottom. Back to his left. They're going to send 4. Out route. Caught. And Higgins pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 3rd and 6. You drive the foot the 7. Yep, exactly. Big 6 yards here. You get this, Buffalo's got to start taking timeouts. You don't get it, Buffalo gets it back with plenty of time to drive down the field. Now, Mills is a very good backup quarterback. I think Mills is a top 5 backup. He could start on a few teams right now. Making Jacksonville look better, though. I mean, wins and losses are all that matters at the end of the day. Don't care who you play if you lose a 19-point lead. Third fire coach? Oh, yes, I think so. They're going to send the house. Mills, middle of the field, crosser, caught, but nice tackle by Johnson. Noel makes the grab, but stopped immediately by Johnson. One-on-one coverage. You need your defender to make the tackle, and Johnson makes the play. Saves a first down. Cal Poly, wow. Yep. Will it be Stefanski, I think, potentially. Or Gannon. I could say Gannon, potentially. 4th down. 3 minutes to go. Townsend on the punt. Dolphins have a double-digit lead. Yeah, Monday Night Miracle says high on that one. The punt by Townsend bounces at the 8 and fielded on a hop at the 18-yard line. Shakir, good eyes on that one. Recognize the ball was coming directly to him on the bounce and decide I'm going to take it myself. And he gets it to the 18. About 38 yards of net. When's the one until you get exposed in playoffs? Yeah, but look, as a Jaguar fan, I just want to make the playoffs. Just want to make it. Today's been alright. Today's been alright. I'm going to head to the bar after this for karaoke. So, we're not staying on after the game is done. Right, obviously everything's 4-down territory at this point for the Bills. Offensive line has allowed 6 sacks today. 82 yards away from coming back. Going to start with a swing to Cook, who will be brought down the 24-yard line. Again, the key to beating the Texans, quick passes, and get him in open space, and force him to make open field tackles. That's been their Achilles heel all season. Would have gone for it there? I would not have. Your defense is playing well. I know what you're going to say on that, but make him drive 82 yards down the field. One at the top. I have formation here with the false self flow through you. Head off to Cook. He will get about 2 for the 26. So that's probably the last time he can run the ball today. So now it's down to the 2-minute warning. Not feeling good. I like the Texans' chance way more than the Bills' chances. Sing supercalifragilistic, yes. One of the best primetime games of the year. It's been a while since we got a good one. And we got a good one here. You can't be mad at that if he doesn't see the ball again. Nope. It's one of the few running backs doing anything against the Texans this year. We also want to have time to get the Bills score a touchdown. True. Like the Bucs game. Want to miss? It's been a pretty good game. Been a pretty good game. Texans wouldn't do it yet because they'd be 6-5, and we are 6-4. So wouldn't do it just yet. I mean, we've only played 2 division games so far. I swear, we're done with the Texans, but we haven't played the Titans yet, or the Colts. So we've finished our game against the Texans, and we have not played the other 2 teams in our division. No, how was our team winning this game? Also, we have the confidence they're going to do something other stupid here. Yep, I feel that. Third and 2. I mean, I get it. I get it. That's one that's to go either way. I'm punting in that spot. I'm fine with it. That's going to be an on-time down in the ULL game. Oh, boy. Dolphins with all clones summer, or the Bears with all clones Little Bear? Probably summer. All right, 76% on the Texans to win this one. John Gruden Rainbow is coming to Thursday football. I didn't see it. Conference aligns to the Texans, schedule play Steelers, and complete both their prophecies at once. I can, yeah. It's possible. It's like a Colts collapse, but it's possible. Or Steelers can win the division, yeah. 3rd and 1. You got all your timeouts. Oh, no, you're good, Michael. You're totally fine. I'm enjoying it. Here we go. We got a play clock issue. Clock was at 0 for an eternity. For some reason, it was at 0 while they were still in the huddle coming out of break. It's clearly an issue. Yeah, I think there was a slight edge on that one. So we're going to demonstrate for that? I did a video on that, yes. I did a video on that. Yeah, play clock is, I think it's broken. I think the play clock is broken at this point. It's the worst time for it to break. It's not been a good day for the stadium. One of the top three of the bottom, back to his left. Allen. I'll keep time on the field. Quick little out route. Shakir in the flat. Caught. And out of bounds to the 37. And that's the key. Just get him in open space. Appreciate you, Mario. Yeah, I'm not sure who it was, because a lot of people give it to memberships as of late, which is awesome. Gain of 11. Yeah, it was stupid. Slave games do no longer exist. That's not true. I'll say it's time for one more play. And just quick passes, get him in open space. That's the key at the 35-yard line. Two at the top, one at the bottom. Allen, they're going to send 4. Allen, drag route, caught, 40. Breaks the tackle, down to the 44. Johnson, gain of 9, 2nd and 1. And that's the key. Just get him in open space. Quick passes, make him tackle you. 2nd and 1. Allen, play action. Again, quick pass, open space, gain of 3. It's Knox. Ball at the 47. Now the play clock. It needs to reset. It's not at 9. I know that. Play clock needs to reset. I don't know why it's at 4. Clearly that's not right. They're going to send 5. Allen, quick pass, comeback route, incomplete. Wants a flag for PI, and not going to get it. Last year on the coverage. Looking for Elijah Moore, 2nd down. Clock's not really working again. Now, clock is back to sucking again. Although Cyrus Torrance looks a bit banged up. It's not going to leave the field yet. Game clock, operator get injured, you know? Wouldn't shock me at this point. 2nd down. Allen near midfield. 1 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Cook in the backfield. They're going to send 4. Allen just tries to spin around, and I don't get the call. Why are you trying a long passing play? Alshire on the stop. Brings up 3rd and 22. 7th sack of the day, and Buffalo is going to burn a timeout. And now, if you don't get it, it's over. Now you burn that timeout, you don't get a first, the game is over. Again, the whole point, you're not going for long. There's no one running a route within 15 yards. So I'm a tight end running a stick. What's the sequence here? I mean, you know exactly what you need to do to beat the Texans defense. Your offensive line can't handle this D-line. So you're going to call a play on 2nd down where no one's running one guy's running a route 15 yards within 15 yards? The only guy that's doing is a stick route for a tight end? Oh my goodness. Louisiana beats Arkansas State, by the way. Oh man. 3rd down. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. They're going to send 3. Allen flushed out. Flag on the play in the area of holding. It's not going to matter. He's going to get sacked to the 30. 4th and forever. And Allen's a bit slow to get up. The Bills are going to help this out. No. I mean, I knew they were going to win this game. I knew Houston was winning this game. I told you. I told you Houston was winning this game. Flags in the area of holding. Obviously, this will be declined. 4th and forever. You need a Ray Rice play. You need a Freddie Mitchell play. Or else Houston will be above 500 for the first time all season. 8 sacks taken. You just get sacked again, yep. 4th and a mile. This is the game. You got to go for it. You burned the timeout earlier. You have to go for it here. If I'm Buffalo, I might take another timeout. Doesn't matter at this point. Make sure you got the right play in. Here we go. Allen. Lobs it up. It's caught. It's going to be a hook and ladder at the 45. He's got space. He's got it. He's got it. Shakir to the 30. Out of bounds to the 20. It's a hook and ladder. Some trickeration. And Buffalo's got in the red zone. Are you kidding me? A hook and ladder. Shades of the Fiesta Bowl. And no one sees it. Caught by Palmer. Flips it to Shakir. And the Bills are driving. At the 26. 41 seconds. There is new life in this one. And Houston's going to take a timeout. One of the longest fourth down conversions in NFL history. I don't believe it. Oh, I did. I used that on the soundproofing thing. Wow. First down, 2 at the top, 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Allen. Going deep. End zone. Davis. Out of bounds. Stingley on the coverage. You're right, for 4th and 29. Yep. You bought the soundproofing thing to the mic. 1, 2. Yeah, the second foot's out. Second foot is out. Second down. 5 on the play clock. 2 at the top, 1 on the bottom. Allen swings it out to Johnson. Johnson to the 20. We brought down at the 17. Buffalo will take their second timeout with 28 seconds. 3rd and 2. Hey, if you're the play, the quarterback gave him respite. Oh, man. For those wondering, that is the 6th longest 4th down conversion in NFL history. Oddly enough, not the longest in Bills history. They got a 4th and 34 against the Colts one time. Back in 2001. Last team to convert a 4th and 27 or longer was the Browns against the Chiefs in 2021, but that was 4th and 31. There were 3 seconds left, so that wasn't really a real thing. 3rd down. Tipped at the line by Anderson, incomplete. The longest is 4th and 30. Longest is 4th and 34 by the Bills. Another 4th down. This one's a lot easier on paper. The last team to successfully convert a true 4th and 27, not a Hail Mary, not a Hail Mary, but like the other team's not playing prevent, just going on the goal line. 4th and 27, 2020, the Chargers against the Bills. 4th and 1. This is the ball game. Was there a whistle or was there some movement? Which came first? I think the movement came first. It's on Dawkins. Back it up 5 yards. Now it's 4th and 6 of the 23. Dawkins with the false start. I'm heading out to the bar after, as soon as this game is done. Can Houston hold on? One at the top, two at the bottom. Back to his right. 24 seconds. Shakir in motion. Allen's going to snap it. They'll send 4. Allen off his back foot. There's contact on Davis. I don't see a flag. It's picked off, and that's your ball game. Hang on, though. Now there is a flag. Now there is a flag. There was contact on Gabe Davis. Hang on a second. Bullock made the pick, but there was contact on Gabe Davis. Pass interference. Offense! Offensive pass interference, and that's the ball game. Offensive pass interference. Bullock gets the pick. Looked like Davis went down, but I think they're going to say he was the one that pushed off. Want to see this again. The plan was to get Davis. And yeah, that's the right call. He was not running a route. That was a pick play. That was a pick play. He went down because he was trying to set a block. That's the right call. That's your ball game. Houston wins 23-19. For the first time all season above 500. They've won 6 of their last 8. Davis Mills goes 3-0 as the backup quarterback coming in for Stroud. And that's your ball game. Texans win. A thriller. All right, on that note, I'm signing off. Appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. JG9 signing off. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll do BYU Wisconsin. I'll be live as well for the NC State Florida State. Take care. See you guys soon.